That's right. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Oh, God, y'all look so good. You look good. All right, please. It's too early in the morning for the Jackie laugh tape.
Thank you.
The extravaganza.
Yeah, I can wait.
It's never been real.
Oh, my. Oh, my. I got a million things to talk about. You know what? Let me take a break, Robin. Hey, and can someone give me the Dee Snider album? The guy thinks I'm blowing him up. Dee Snider came out with a new record album.
Yes,
but I don't
Pain
have
for Pain.
I don't have a copy of that. Do you have that?
Baba Booey dropped it in all of our briefcases the other day.
I guess he forgot my briefcase.
Really?
And Baba Booey forgetting.
I still haven't listened to it yet. I've been trying to eke out some time.
Well, all weekend I would have listened to it, but I don't have a copy of it still. And the guy called Gary and was like, hey, what's with Howard, man? He didn't even comment on my album. Not even on the air. I mean, he's off the air.
Yeah.
How come I never get a copy of this, Papa?
It's in your bag. You took it that day.
No, I never got it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, you actually put it in your bag. It's in one of your bags, but it went home a couple days. Last Thursday, maybe.
It's Papa Fooey. Not Baba Booey.
Hey, wait a second.
Fooey.
Wolfie?
Yes. Oh, cigar, thank you.
It's a chocolate cigar.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll give you a to because I know you'll eat it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, people just hand his cigars right back to him.
You already ate 5 of them.
There he is, the father of Jackson Booty.
Jackson Stephen.
I got to ask you, how did you come up with the name Jackson? I know it's Mary. I know you.
No. We came up with it together. I'll tell you exactly how we came up with it. We have some friends.
Very nice.
We were with like a year and a half ago, and her sister had a kid named Jackson. We both heard the name and just immediately liked it.
I see.
We just thought it was a cool name.
Because Jackson don't go with Delabate, no offense.
There's a lot of things that don't go with Delabate.
Yeah.
Well, we figured out what did.
Anthony.
Well, yeah, but
Anthony Delabate or like
Vito.
But even Stephen, like the middle name is cool. Stephen Delabate or
Gary Delabate, something regular.
Yeah, Michael Delabate.
Even Stephen Jackson.
Stephen Jackson Delabate.
You should have seen the problems we were having with girls' names, boy.
Yeah, what goes with Delabate?
Somebody said, why don't you name the kid, if it's a girl, Gabriella?
Oh, dear.
And I'm like, yeah, that's a girl with one eyebrow.
Paulie Delabate is cool.
Those are all Italian names.
Yeah, well.
Vinny, Paulie.
Vinny.
I'm trying to.
You trying to not be Italian?
Yeah, I'm trying to,
okay.
Well, why didn't you change Delabate?
Nice.
That's what we sort of considered. If you're trying not to be Italian.
Fredo Delabate. Fredo. Well, anyway, Gary now a father. Oh, you got it out of your system now, or are you like still into
Are you still needing to stare at your baby?
Of course. I mean, how could you not?
He was homoing out on me on the phone the other night.
Now, wait a second. Do you know that Allison called last night?
Yes, I know.
And Allison
I didn't know, actually. She told me afterwards.
And Allison told me, she says, isn't it wonderful? And I said, yeah, just can't stop staring at him. She goes, when Emily was born, for the first 3 months, Howard and I didn't even watch television.
Yeah.
All we did was stare at the baby for 3 months.
Yeah, but that's a stern. You're staring at a Delabate. It's a little different. It's a big difference. That's royalty.
You know, I have a bunch of pictures of the baby.
Yeah, I've got a bunch too, and I'll bring them in.
No, actually, because I called Gary and he goes, Bulls, I'm not impressing my luck.
That was funny.
But could I have another day off?
Did you tear your stuff away today?
No, you know what happened was we ended up staying in the hospital an extra day.
Oh.
And I thought, I just needed an extra day to get things in order. It wasn't like I didn't think I'd have another day to stare at my baby. I didn't say that.
No, I said, so is it everything you expected? The guy goes, Wolf.
Come on, you must have written it down.
No, I got it memorized. He goes, Wolf.
It went right in.
Yeah, it went right in there. Some things I do remember. He goes, Wolf, I got to tell you something. All I could do all day is stare at the baby, and I do.
I try not to drool on him when I do it, because I get that hangdog staring look.
He'll be a good father, because he'll have lots of free time and stuff to run around with.
Right, he'll be able to spend time and do projects.
Little league.
It won't help with homework. But
no. Mary will have to do that. Help with the homework. I can only take you through kindergarten. After that, you're on your own.
Building blocks. That was my specialty.
I was in BOCES. I don't know that I could. So was the delivery rough? Oh, actually, I heard it was easy because she basically, by the time you got her to the hospital.
It was easy, but very painful for her.
Yeah, it is for all the
Well, it's painful.
But I mean, it was really painful, like I said, because she had no drugs and stuff because it was just too late.
Yeah.
The doctor said, you want to try to do this natural? And she's like, no. And the doctor said, come on, you can do it. You're almost there.
Well, it's like a bowling ball passing through your legs. And, you know, with my wife, my wife hardly had anything passing through her legs because of my...
It had never been opened up.
Yeah, I mean, at least Gary has a decent girth to get his wife prepared for childbirth.
Your kid was blazing a trail.
Yeah.
But that's what, you know, that's all I kept thinking about when you talk about, like, having sex is when you look in the book, it says, don't forget, the first child will hurt because the first child is paving the way for others. And I'm like, oh, what a thought.
Yeah.
Pioneering a trail.
Blazing that trail.
It's like going wet.
Yeah.
It's like a big bulldozer.
Oy, oy, oy. Oh, childbirth is so gross. Guys should not be in there. I know it. They should not be in there.
You've been in there for all...
guys like you shouldn't be.
You've been in there for all three, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's a veteran.
And you never forget the image. I know what you're saying. Hey, I'll forget it with time. You don't.
You know how he talks about the horrors of Vietnam? These are the real horrors.
I just keep thinking about
You haven't been through hell until you watch that.
I just keep thinking about that bit that we used to do at Club Benet.
Yeah. That wasn't far off.
You wrote that in about 2 minutes.
That's right. Into the experience of childbirth.
That was no writing.
That was no writing. That was inspirational. Oh, man.
And I've already changed many diapers.
Yeah. Look at the kid's head and remember now your wiener has to do the same job. You know what I mean? How can you compare to that?
What an act of love.
Yeah. Yesterday I read that letter that you wrote to Adelphi.
I heard about that.
Oof. Oofa. You're really screwing up lately.
You?
But, you know, you just had a baby, so I'll mellow out today.
Yeah.
It's a really dumb letter.
In what
It shows me you have way too much free time with your stupid computer at home. You have absolutely no use for it. I'll tell you exactly, even though you won't be able to admit this, I'll tell you exactly what happened when you wrote that letter to Adelphi.
Mm-hmm.
You're sitting at home playing the Prince of Persia for the 900th time on that computer, and sometimes you really get in the mood to do something, and, you know, you call Prodigy and all that kind of stuff, but you really have nothing to do with it, because Mary basically uses the computer for work. So you're sitting there and you're reading the Adelphi newsletter all the time, and you say, hey, I know, I'll write a letter on my computer.
I got a fax.
I got a fax. So, and you also have that little fax program so you can just write something and then press the button and fax it, and you were so excited that you now had a task to do on your computer. Of course, I could have thought of a million tasks for you to do on your computer, but that's not what you were interested in doing. You were interested in running.
He didn't fax you and say, Boff, I'm free.
Yeah, I'm free. Here's some free time. I'd like to work on my computer.
9 o'clock at night.
Well, let me tell you something. You have way too much free time. You should be exhausted when you get home. You should be way too tired to write letters to Adelphi. And I can envision how many drafts that letter went through. That was not just one letter.
It was one letter.
Oh, no. Then you went back with your spell check and you tightened it up.
Of course you go with spell check.
There you go. How long did it take you?
To be
honest.
Seriously?
Yeah.
It took me about 15 minutes.
Okay.
Why would you?
It took him 2 hours minimum.
No way.
Yep. And then he was so excited.
First of all, you're off base.
All I have to do is fax. Press this button.
Didn't happen that way either.
All right. Well, how did it happen?
First of all, I'm in touch with the people at Adelphi, so the woman who runs the newsletter had asked me several times to write a letter, and I'd never gotten around to it. Then, of course, when I had the computer, I figured I'd give it a try. I didn't fax it out on the computer because at the time I didn't have the fax modem.
Oh.
And it took me 15 minutes to do it. Of course you spell check it because if you're putting something out...
So was it exciting to have, like, a purpose for the computer? Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun to type and everything? Using that one-finger technique?
Hunt and peck.
And it took him 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes to type that letter
Give me
with
a
one
break.
finger. It didn't take him no 15 minutes. He was so excited. Mary, how do I check the margin on the... I could just picture the whole scene.
How do you get into the word?
Would you rather skip over this subject and go right to the new enemy of the Howard Stern show, Paula Poundstone?
No, not yet. I'll get to her later, if she is, in fact, an enemy.
She is.
All right, what is it? Who cares?
No,
she's nothing.
Maybe we should wait for Billy to come in. He does a great Paula Poundstone.
Okay. Anyway, here's the letter Baba Booey writes to Adelphi. I've been reading Audience, that's the name of the Adelphi magazine. I've been reading Audience faithfully ever since I graduated in 1983. I find it to be a great help in keeping up with my former classmates. I have been the producer of the Howard Stern Show for close to 10 years. I have never been sure if this is a great source of pride or embarrassment to the communications department.
Now, let me explain that line. Let me explain.
Why do you use my name in your letter? Why?
Because that's what I do.
Yeah, well, don't write whether you're not sure. If you had something that truly embarrassed you, you wouldn't be writing
I'm
about
not embarrassed about it.
Oh, you're not sure if it embarrasses them.
they
Adelphi University, you don't know.
Because
They should be embarrassed to call themselves a university and have you as a graduate.
No, you don't understand. They get really uptight about this sort of stuff. I know it's not a source of embarrassment to me at all. I'm very proud to be on this show.
Do me a favor. When you write a letter, consult me first before anything else can be published.
Why would you write a letter to a group that has a problem with this show, then?
Yeah.
What's that?
Why do you write to people who have a problem with the show?
Because they asked me to write a letter.
They asked you to write a letter, but why do you have to? Why can't you just write about how happy you are in your job? Why do you have
What
to?
is it? Read the rest of the letter.
No,
that whole
excuse
letter
me.
is about how happy.
Why is the sentence?
I think there's a line in there that says that how great you guys are.
Doesn't matter. Why would you write a line that says, I don't know whether Adelphi is embarrassed by my job or
Howard?
Why don't you know?
I don't know why you would support them.
Howard,
don't be tongue-in-cheek when it comes to my career.
I can do whatever I want.
No, you can't. Don't work for me. Don't work for me. I am very serious. It's the same as when, remember I told you to stop giving interviews to newspapers?
Right.
This is an interview to a newspaper, whether you know it or not. No one specifically asked you a question. But when you open your mouth, you say silly things.
Okay.
You're childish.
Okay.
I don't know whether this is a source of pride or... Adelphi University is sitting in judgment of me. This has nothing to do with you. This has to do with me.
Okay.
You're writing about me. You're writing about where you work.
Boss, I apologize.
Thank you.
Now, why don't you read the line where I talked about how great it is to work with you guys?
Yeah, we read that. After I couldn't get past the you don't know whether it's a source of pride or embarrassment. My own guy is writing. He doesn't know.
How about the part about what a family it is and how
Guarantee you, Gary, it's a source of pride for them because there's not too many people who graduate at Adelphi University and even go into communications. There's not too many people willing to hire the peckerheads that graduate from Adelphi.
There is one other famous guy.
Yeah, who's that?
Al Trautwig, and he hates you.
Thank you.
Do you know who he is?
No.
He does sports.
I don't even ever heard of him, so he's going to be that big.
He does the Yankee games. He's the guy that was trashing you because you said something about those Cleveland players.
Yeah, good. He knows a lot. Adelphi graduate. He must have an IQ of, 12? Adelphi.
It's sports.
Yeah. I know another guy from Adelphi, Al Trautwig. He hates you.
Another famous guy, boy.
Yeah. He hates you.
And he really hates you.
Right.
What'd you say, Jackie?
Luigi Spindler owns the pizza parlor.
Yeah. Didn't he graduate at Adelphi? Luigi Spindler.
That's got to be one of Jackie's friends. That's got to be one of Jackie's buddies.
It's funny. Very funny line.
Hey, Luigi, what?
What's the difference where it came from?
Made it up, Bo.
There you go. There's a guy with a mind.
And Luigi's the name that goes with Delabate.
Luigi Delabate.
Whoops, that was actually.
No, please do me a favor. Don't get on your computer anymore and write. If you're going to get on a computer, I got plenty of work for you to do. There's still work looming that you need to do.
I've been doing it.
His letters should have to be approved.
Of course. He's writing to a publication about his job and about me.
Is anybody proofreading Robin's book?
I trust her.
You trust? You don't?
I don't trust you.
I don't trust her. That's the problem.
No.
Usually she'll say good things about me. I'm worried. I'm afraid there's a whole chapter on me.
But don't flatter yourself. Was there a chapter on him?
So far, I've mentioned him once.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, so don't flatter yourself.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
He thinks he played a big part in the Robin Quiver's story.
That's what the book is about when he was doing his lecture.
She got two parents that take up 3 books. You think she got time to write about you?
I can't even get them all into one book.
Yeah, she has to write a sequel.
Yeah, the difference is we're still talking to her.
Right.
Well, it's questionable, huh, Jack?
But do me a favor. Don't sit on your computer and write about me. Write about you. I don't mind if you write about you, but don't write my name. Don't write about me. And believe me, let me tell you something, Gary.
We're intertwined. It's impossible for me to not write about me.
If it was a source of embarrassment for them, it's a little concern to me.
It's impossible for me to write about me without writing about you. We're like intertwined.
Wrong answer.
What would
I am not, because if you left tomorrow, my career would still continue.
But that's true. That's absolutely true.
So I am telling you now, as part of your job.
So what should I say? This is what I do for a living. I can't tell you.
What I do for a living now, I produce a radio program. That's all.
Oh, don't say which
Don't mention my name, and don't talk about whether it's embarrassing to the university or. I happen to think what I do for a living is pretty damn special.
And so do I.
Good. So don't write whether you're not sure. If Adelphi wants to come out and write a letter about that they're embarrassed by the Howard Stern show, fine. I haven't seen any official documentation about that.
Read that resume again, Hugh. He puts in the letter.
Okay.
Oh, you know, Howard puts that paper down. You make him pick it up. And you wonder why I want to hammer you. You know, you see what's going on. Cracking up.
I wasn't sure if it was still interesting. Robin keeps me on track. Dear Adelphi, I am sure that I am a source of embarrassment to the human and close to human race.
I was this close.
I have a job, but it's a secret.
Every minute that this goes on, Robin, I'm timing.
Now it's my fault.
It's now all your fault.
Guy just had a baby. It's like...
What baby? We're slapping him back into reality.
I have to say, working on the Howard Stern show has been an incredibly interesting experience. I think the best thing about my job is that it is always different, a new experience every day. In the course of producing the show, I have had the opportunity to work on a nationally syndicated television show, segment producer, help out a #1 bestseller book, private parts, and perform in a variety of live shows. In fact, our New Year's Eve special broke the record for the biggest non-sports event. I guess that's why Adelphi's embarrassed.
Embarrassed, yeah.
Because
it could be a great source of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Too much success.
But the thing I love the most is that I work with a great bunch of professionals who are fun to be with. They are more like a family than co-workers. Yeah, right. And they make getting up at the crack of dawn almost worth it. On the personal front, I will be married 2 years this July. My lovely wife, Mary.
I don't even know what that is.
I make a goof on here and say my lovely wife, so now he's me. My lovely wife, Mary, is a graphic artist.
You're going to patent that, boss?
My lovely wife, Mary, is a source of embarrassment to Adelphi. His lovely wife, Mary.
This is a source of embarrassment, but I have a lovely wife.
Yeah. So her credit is that she's lovely.
You are an embarrassment.
I'm an embarrassment. So treat me like your wife, because I guarantee you, man, the day I dump you, your wife's dumping you.
I do treat you like my wife.
Trust me.
Lovely boss.
Yeah, I have a great boss. That's all. I don't see anything about being embarrassed to Mary.
I said the whole thing. I said, what a great
I don't know if there's a source of embarrassment, my wife, Mary, but to Adelphi, I'm the only source of embarrassment to Adelphi.
Yeah, you are the scourge of the earth.
Yeah.
But lovely Mary.
You're more afraid to write about your wife than you are about me, but I guarantee you that's going to change in 11 months. Watch the changes in your life. Watch the changes in a lot of people's lives.
In 11 months, I won't be afraid of you at all.
In 11 months, you're going to be a free man. We're going to watch what happens to you and your lovely wife. My lovely wife, Mary, is a graphic artist, and we're expecting a child in November.
Personal front.
Well,
my front teeth are so big, I have to clean them with a shoe brush.
Right. I do morning. What is this? I do morning at 4:15 a.m. It's bad.
I get up every morning?
Hold on, where are you?
You gotta help me out with that. I do.
I don't know.
Yeah, it got kind of garbled. I do morning at 4:15 a.m.
Isn't that when you get up?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what he's saying.
It's been a long time since I've been back to the old campus. I try to stay in touch with as many people as I can.
This was ridiculous. The hellos.
Yeah. I saw Steve Jones, 83,
Hi, Steve.
at the Nirvana concert last summer.
Wow.
I write to MJ Welling, 81, whenever I gets the chance.
Good friend, just spoke to her last week.
Hey, MJ, what does the M stand for?
Mary.
Hey,
What
Mary
does the J
Jane.
stand for?
Jane.
Mary Jane.
Hey, Mary Jane.
What do? You guys, your pen pals? You and MJ?
Yeah, she writes these letters to all of her friends that are just big long form letters that are like 6 pages long.
And then
Oh.
addresses them to each one.
And then you get to write back on your computer, so it gives you a use for your computer again.
Yes,
You
that's
can
right.
write back to MJ. Peck out another letter.
It's a lot
She's
better than
sitting around
handwriting.
Writing a form letter.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
boy.
Gary has time to type out letters to each of his friends. No time to do his work
She's
around
more
here.
busy than Mr. Delabate on a #1 show.
Yeah.
Let me rattle it.
Let me tell you something. Despite the energies of Mr. Delabate, I get this #1 show out cranked every day. But it ain't easy to crank it out with little help.
And of course,
Mr. Delabate's objections.
I get the chance, and of course, it's always a pleasure to talk with Jeff Filippi, 81, who seems to be doing very well over at USA Network.
called me yesterday. Heard his name on the air.
A special
Then why
hello.
do you need to mention him in this letter?
I don't know. It's a stupid letter.
Of course it's a stupid
It's a
letter.
meaningless letter.
It's an 8-page newspaper.
A special hello to Louise Leonard and B. Wolf. I have so many other things you could be working on. It just kills me. Yeah.
I was just a guy's 81.
1981.
No.
1981.
1981.
Class number.
Duh. Take your mechanical engineering degree and figure it out.
Said 81.
Yeah.
No, it's the class of 81,
So
Jackie.
maybe that was the last famous person.
A special hello to Louise Leonard and B. Wolf,
Fine ladies.
who are always glad to hear my voice when I call.
Hi, B.
Gary Delabate, 83.
I guess that is worth mentioning.
Yeah, you know what it is? He wants to be big man on campus.
Yeah, he is the president of the university now.
But now he's busy throwing his... Believe me, he wouldn't be writing this letter if he was a garbage man,
Oh, no.
like the rest of his family.
He'd still be
Today, I
struggling.
picked up 2 cans with one hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Next week, I get my stick with a little point on it.
Yeah. He's busy writing, but he doesn't know whether his job's a source of embarrassment. Meanwhile, the whole damn school is like, oh, my God, he gets to work on the Howard Stern show. But he doesn't know
Look
if
at
that's
where he goes, look at
Yeah.
what he does, look at who he's met.
Actually,
He doesn't know if it's a source of pride or embarrassment. Think about it. You think about whether it's a source of pride or embarrassment.
I know it's a source of pride for me.
Right. So
Well,
don't...
then just
And that's
say
all
that.
that counts.
Yeah. Do you know whether your wife is a source of pride or embarrassment to the school? Do you know for a fact?
Do you care?
They don't know anything about
Do you care what they think?
Do I care
Do you care what the school thinks about your wife?
No.
They don't care about what they think about me.
Okay.
That's my point.
All right.
That's all. He's worried what they think.
Hello.
I'm wondering what you think of Howard.
I owe you
Why
8
don't you
minutes, Quiver.
fax me your opinion.
I owe you
I'm
8
not
minutes.
sure what you think of my boss.
Could you please write an article on this so I'll know if I'm a source of pride or embarrassment? My boss.
Now, let me talk to you about all the other things we
Do
can
me a favor, don't write any letters in public about me
I
without my
won't.
approval.
Okay.
Okay? Because I don't trust you.
Okay, now let me talk to you about all the other things we could be doing today.
Good. Let me take a break, and then you'll tell me.
Well, you know, we're going to... All right.
All right. I have many things, as you can see. I haven't sat around waiting around.
It's nice to see he's raring to go.
Oh.
You know, back after a few days off.
I have verification on a story about one of our employees.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Some gossip.
It sounds like you have some good stuff. At least he's been working on this.
Excellent.
That's right.
Excellent.
He's my
Did you
eyes and
miss
ears.
him in the last
Yes,
couple of days?
absolutely.
Did you?
I
Yes,
did, too.
absolutely.
I did.
You were missed. Show ran better than it ever ran, but I missed you.
And I have to tell you, I have some interesting gossip also about Miss Howard Stern. I got to tell you off the air.
She was here yesterday.
I know. I heard the whole thing.
Oh.
Oh, and
I
there's
have
more?
gossip that passes that.
Oh, well. Certainly you've shown your worth here this morning. I got a half hour reading your letter, and now you're back. Wait till I tell you what's going to go on here next week. I haven't even sprung that on you.
Really?
You know about that, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's this going to be? Something big?
I don't know whether to tell you in advance or surprise you with it or what. You are gonna love this, Miss
really?
Quivers. Yeah.
The interest factor is 10 and the cringe factor is 10.
Yeah.
Oh, you got my vote. Let's do it.
Well, it's going to happen. It's just a question of whether I tell you about it ahead of time or not.
Well, I
haven't told Jackie and Fred either.
Actually,
can't
you and I,
imagine what this is.
you and I
are the only ones that know.
Yeah.
Will it be
Are
a
you
source of
meeting?
pride or embarrassment? Thank you, Gary Puppet. That's it'll be a source of pride and embarrassment.
And will MJ know about it?
MJ and
B. Wolf.
B. Wolf.
And what about Luigi?
Hey, why don't you send us some special hellos this morning, Gary?
Hello.
Hello, B. Wolf.
Hi, Jeff B. Wolf.
Hi, Jeff Filippi.
Jeff Filippi. They call him Flippy because he flips out when he hears his name.
Oh.
So is this somebody who's coming in?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Dear New York Post, Howard sucks. I must go now. Signed, Gary Delabate, 83.
Figure it out yourself.
Hey, Jeff Filippi, when will you be getting back to campus? I hope to see you there.
I understand you're doing quite well at the USA Network.
This is a letter in the school paper, so people can write editorials.
No,
rebut the letter and everything.
no, it's not.
So
the
they
school
can stay in
paper.
touch.
It's an alumni paper. There's nobody writes letters, to respond or anything.
This is an alumni paper.
Right.
Jackie, it's a very important paper. See, it's very hard to understand.
Yeah,
Have you
but
got-
now he's published at least.
Yeah.
If you guys don't stop, I'm going to eat this whole box of chocolate.
That Apple computer really getting a workout.
You have another thing to put on your resume. He's published.
Yeah, all that. You know what? They got to do one of those ads like they do for computers that says, "What does Gary Delabate keep on his power book?" Letters to Adelphi
Yeah. Hello, Jeff Filippi.
and games,
And Mary Jane.
and letters to Beatrice and Mary Jane.
B. Wolf.
B. Wolf, and of course, his game Prince of Persia.
And Prince of Persia 2.
Right.
Which I've already cracked.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
I cracked that one in a
Did
month.
you crack it?
Yes, I did.
You already saved the Prince, really?
Oh, that was in the summer.
Wow. Good for you.
Now I'm thinking about going to Mist.
I don't know what that is.
Mist is yet
That's
another.
that brand new game?
Well, it's not brand new, but Mist is like this really insane game. But
Make me nauseous.
I appreciate that.
That's some letter to Adelphi.
Weren't we about to take a break?
Yeah, I got to take a break.
This lingers on way too long.
Yeah.
It's an incredible letter. I mean,
It
the
is.
only letter that tops it is one of Jackie's resignations.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
hard.
where's
I sent that to Michigan State.
Yeah, right. At least you sent that just to the management. I mean, at least you didn't publish.
It wasn't intended to be published.
Right.
Just the fact that
But it was just as stupid nonetheless.
Yeah, that's true. At least you didn't type it on a computer.
One person or a million people. That was a dumb letter.
I'm still here. I got to get back to the campus.
I might have sent the letter to a million people who it doesn't matter whether they read it, but you sent it to
Gary,
one. You sent it to one person that it was way important for it to be stupid to.
Keep digging.
So important he flipped it to us.
At least it was work related.
Well, in a sense.
You're right into college.
Yeah, but at least I don't have my manager wife signing my letters.
That's true too. I guess it's a standoff. A standoff in stupidity.
She didn't sign it.
All right, let's take a break,
A2, Joe K.
and we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. We have proud Papa
Papa Booey's
Papa
back.
Booey, of course. Congratulations, even though you did nothing.
Yeah, somebody walked up to me this morning. It's just really funny. Somebody goes, "Hey, man, good work."
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what did I do?
9 months ago you did something.
Even then, it's like you don't have control over it.
He
Right.
would have done it anyway.
Yeah.
Retarded people can do this.
Yeah, there's nothing to be too proud of.
No, it really isn't.
Yeah. That's the damn problem. Retarded people can do it.
Yeah.
The one thing they can figure out to do is have a baby.
You know, it doesn't take any sense at all.
Mm-hmm. But you're not. Delphi is. Are they proud or embarrassed of the baby?
They don't know about it yet. I'm going to have to take a poll.
Write a letter and answer. I don't know if you'll have a source of pride or embarrassment for Jackson Delabate. So did your parents go up there and they carrying on and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And my mother-in-law's staying with us for a week.
Oh, how's that?
Great.
It's great in the beginning.
No, my mother-in-law's really cool. She doesn't. She really is. She doesn't. You don't even know she's there.
We'll see.
One of these days.
You'll cry.
It'll hit you.
No, but you need her, right? Because you don't have a baby nurse.
No.
Baby nurse.
Big mistake. I'm telling you.
Why did you do that, Papa?
The first kid we had, everyone said get a baby nurse, and I said no, we don't need it. We want to be alone with a baby. We want to get into. Man, is that a mistake not to get one of those?
I was surprised to find out like what a bohemian my wife is. You know, she's sort of
really?
And she didn't want one.
No,
I suggested it.
I'll bet you $10 billion on the second one that's going to change.
I said I married the only woman in the world who doesn't want a nurse.
No, my wife was the same way. And let me tell you something, boy, that tune changed quickly. Because wait till you see her a year from now. That's going to age her 10 years, that first baby. I'm telling you. That stomach's going to be flopping over those panties for a while.
Oh,
and I got news for you.
Yeah.
She's going to be worn out.
The baby nurse makes that better, the stomach?
Yeah, right.
She's going to have no time for any romance. You know when I get laid once a week.
Well, you want to know when, would you like to know now?
Yeah.
Can I now tell you when the last time I had sex?
Yeah, I bet you 6 months.
Your wife was pretty pregnant.
Yeah.
I think it was the end of July.
All right, what month is this?
Whoa,
August,
this is
September,
November.
October. It's been like 3.5 months, but it seems like 12.
Yeah, you've been masturbating,
You've
right?
never gone this long, have you?
I don't even care who's in the house.
Yeah. You don't care where you are.
Baby's room.
And it's not a source of pride or embarrassment either.
And that's another weird thing.
Sorry, Mom.
Like having kids downstairs and you have to go upstairs and masturbate, that is the weirdest feeling in the world. Last night I'm hearing my wife yelling at the kids. The 3 kids are running around, and I'm upstairs thinking about Miss Howard Stern.
How do you pull that?
It's a weird thing, man.
You get over it, I suppose.
It's a weird thing.
Jackson, what are you doing home from school so early?
Hey, I'm trying to watch my new Playboy video.
Jeez, I got Ginger Lynn on the TV. Oh, well.
That's a weird thing, man. And you got to disassociate yourself from the fact that there's 3, little kids down there with your wife.
They don't ever break in on you in the middle, do they?
No, everyone's very, very respectful of it.
Oh, that's good.
It's a very private time.
Pops at it again.
Leave Daddy alone. He's busy.
Yeah, that's just a weird thing.
But your wife knows, right?
No, I never said no. Of course not.
Does your wife?
Oh, yeah.
She does. Really?
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Now, that's a source of embarrassment.
That is. Do you admit it to your wife, Jay?
Dear Delphi. No, not in so many words.
Oh,
not like,
boy.
hey, just
Wait a second.
According to me and my wife in private, excuse me, according to me and my wife in private, when she asks me, is it really true? I go, Allison, I'm so exhausted. I don't have time to do that.
I'm not going to get into it too deeply because it's too dirty, but Jackie has committed that act while his wife is asleep in bed.
How but she doesn't know. I mean, he's got balls.
I would never do that.
Me neither. I wouldn't either, but his wife doesn't know. His wife sleeps like a log. She's got nothing on her mind. Exactly. She farts and snores all night.
When she's not making bull winders.
He must want her to find out.
No, he doesn't care as much.
It's not that big a deal, but you don't just walk up and say, "Hey, guess
It's a big deal with my wife. My wife would think it was. My wife would think it's the end of our marriage or something because I do that.
It really amazes me that she still doesn't know.
Listen. Let's just say that this keeps my marriage alive by having the pretense that I don't do this.
Because she swears to me. One day we were on the phone talking about this.
Right.
And she says to me, Robin, he swears to me in private. He doesn't.
That's right.
And I said,
I will continue
tell you, Allison, it's what he says on the radio.
That was wasted lovemaking, like you could have been doing her.
Yeah, but she even says, I don't understand, so why don't you do it to me instead of,
if you're really horny.
Because I don't want to do it to you. I want to go upstairs with Miss Howard Stern in my mind.
You have a date.
Yeah, I have a date. I'm excited about my date. I gotta go get myself clean. I shower before I go to bed so I be clean for my day.
I gotta pick her up and fun.
Get ready for it.
It's a hell of a life.
But you know what?
I never predicted that I would have women throwing themselves at me.
Where are you going with those flowers?
God, really? I know that I'm being paid back for something in my life.
Well, you know what else it is too?
What?
When you do that thing, by yourself.
Yes.
It's sort of like going to the express checkout. It's like you don't have to spend a lot of time.
That's true. It's true.
It's just like 5 items or less.
See, my wife doesn't understand that.
It's maximum pleasure, minimum investment.
See, my wife doesn't understand that. Like, yeah, she could come upstairs, get a little. She uses a little of that hand cream, and she could do the whole thing for me. But it's a whole process. You gotta lay there. I'm done in 2 seconds.
Talking into
right?
Yeah.
To the other person in the room.
Yeah, and she's, what about me? What are you gonna do for me? Should I get the vibrator? And it's like, it's just like.
I could go to sleep.
Yeah, just shut up. I got it. This is medicinal at this point.
Just in this.
Right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're way behind. I got to take a break.
Yeah, we were going to take a break a long time ago.
Well, that's because Baba Booey's back. I had a lot to say. I had a lot on my mind. I hadn't seen him for a while. All right. I was going to come by the hospital and see you with the baby, but I was like, what the hell? It's stupid.
Yeah, and I mean,
what am I going to say?
Busy.
Yeah.
It's, family time.
Yeah, I figured.
I mean, not a lot of people came by, and it was sort of cool. It gave us a lot of time.
Yeah. Well, nobody really likes you. Hey, Fred, did you go? You were going to go.
No, I was going to go, but you kind of talked me out of it.
That wasn't hard.
No, Fred was going to go over. I was with Fred on Saturday.
Because he said to me, it's like, I think you should just kind of like let it go.
No. I didn't say that. I was on.
You meant that you would cause a disruption if you went.
Yeah. Fred, no one cares. But it was Saturday, and I said to Fred, hey, you going to go over and see Gary? And he said, he always says, I might.
He might do everything.
Like yesterday, I had to go to a screening of a movie. So I said, hey, Fred, we were together late. And I said, you want to come over with me? He goes, I'm just going to clean up. But yeah, I'll meet you over there. And he never shows up.
It took me a lot longer than I thought. But by the time I got there, the movie would have been half over.
We're working on something. We're working on the...
and he had to clean?
I had to do some dishes, Robin.
Yeah, he had to clean my dishes. Anyway, so...
And it was a pride of source and embarrassment.
I don't feel like taking a break. I just have a lot to talk about. So,
but we should take a break.
All right. Okay.
Well, the thing is, the Fred wasn't going anyway.
No, that's not true, Robin. But that's...
Yeah, I did something really cool yesterday. You would love this. I'll tell you when I get back. All right. We'll be back right after this. Thank you. Hey, Gary, put this on file. Let's call this girl. Robin just got a fax here, but it's to me. To Howard Stern. I want to meet Howard. I would take my clothes off and I offer him the best massage ever. Not just a back job. I mean a massage of the legs and thighs. My hands are strong and I tend to do it hard, but I could soften up if it was too much. I am open to suggestion and negotiation.
Negotiation? What's to negotiate?
Nothing.
She's already got all her clothes on. She's touching you.
Hey, maybe I should call her. Go out and get her on the line.
Okay.
Let's talk to her. She sounds good.
You would rather talk to her than the lesbian?
Oh, you got her out there?
Yeah, I just have to brief her really quick, and I haven't even seen what she looks like yet. She's been hiding in the bathroom. This is.
Now you remember? I barely remember this myself.
I don't remember any lesbian.
We got a call 2 weeks ago.
Right.
From a girl, and we begged her to come down here after we talked to her on the phone, but now I don't remember the phone call.
But the only thing I can remember is that, you wanted her to come down like that day, and you were out of your mind to see her, and then, 2 weeks was too long.
Do we have the phone call on tape by any chance?
No. We do, but I don't have it ready. She was just telling you how she had a lesbian experience with a couple of girls. And
well, maybe this is good I don't remember. Maybe she can refresh my memory.
Was she, because they start to blur.
They really do.
Tell me about it. All I know is I do remember being in heat, and we were all aroused during this girl's phone call.
Yes, I remember you saying, can't you come in now? And then Gary reminded you that the Asian woman was coming in to show you she was hairless.
Well, let me go and look
Gary
and see
said the time would be up in no time. He said, hey...
Let me go look and see what she looks like.
All right, and quickly I'll change into my shades so I'll be more attractive to the opposite sex.
The story won't come clear.
All I know is we were sitting here on the air, and things were going along the usual way. We took some phone calls. She started talking about her hot body and lesbianism and sex, and all I know is I said, can you get down here? And then Gary said she can't come down for 2 weeks. I said, so get her down here in 2 weeks. Who cares? I want to see her.
I can't. Was she the? She's not a lesbian, is she?
I think she's bi.
Blooded lesbian.
A full-blooded lesbian. She was in a big fist fight. Now I don't remember exactly her story, but
Okay.
But don't lose
This was the one who
no.
did it with the boss, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
What was that?
With a boss. She had a lesbian experience with a boss.
She works in a hotel, and her boss was giving her a hard time because they were both sleeping with the same guy, and then the boss took her home.
Now, that's part A. Now, part B was I just looked at her.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
Yeah.
Really good shape and really tall. Lots of legs.
Ooh. Maybe get a little rub down.
She's 6'1" and she's got heels on.
Oh, yeah.
So she's perfect for you.
Yeah, remember, and I was saying, hey, she's got to be really ugly if she's 6'1"?
Right, but she worked in at the front desk of this hotel, so we decided maybe she was okay.
All right, let me fix my... All right, everyone just quiet down for a second. Let me fix myself. Let me fix myself. How do I look, Robin?
Well, you look okay. I don't particularly care for those glasses.
Hold on. I have others. You like my round ones better?
Yeah.
All right. I can quickly change into those. That's why I asked your opinion. I'm not insulted. I know I can improve. 6'1". You sure it's not a guy?
Positive.
Oh, this is going to be good.
What are you, imitating Nicole Bass's laugh?
All right. No. How do I look now,
Our
Robin?
female body.
How do I look now?
You look good.
All right.
You look like a regular Veronica Lake.
What is the first, the way the hair wisps in front of my face?
Now, there is one small thing I should tell you. She's out there with her boyfriend.
That's cool, but don't bring him in.
No. He's not coming anywhere near here.
You believe me. I don't want to ruin it with him looking at me.
Okay, you ready for her?
What's she wearing?
She's wearing a very tight black dress.
Hoofa. No bra?
No bra, but she doesn't need one. She's not really stacked up there. Can't believe I got all that in 3 seconds.
Hey, you're a man.
You're a master at your craft.
I feel like the $6 million man. It's like...
Is that a source of pride or embarrassment?
Bring her in. Bring her in. And as of now, the boyfriend ceases to exist.
She's single.
She is a single, available girl.
Okay.
My wife died last night. That's the premise. All's fair. All's fair in love and war.
You need a date for the funeral.
I'm a horny guy. All right. Here we go. I see the door just about to open, Robin. I reek of anticipation.
That's it. I was going to say there's a stench.
Yeah. Hey, wait, stand there. I want to soak you in. Yeah, that's a tall girl. Sexy body. Oh,
you know,
my.
she looks like Mrs. Delabate.
Yeah.
She's wearing a black dress, but it's got a little diamond cut out. Oh, you're shaking like a leaf. Good. What, sorry?
She's close to hyperventilating. I had to
Are you
stop.
really?
She's one of the few guests I ever had to stop out front and said, take a deep breath. We're going to have fun. This is fun.
Here, get the microphone close to her face. I like him to hyperventilate in front of me. I like that girls are nervous in front of me.
That fainting syndrome.
Yeah, that makes me feel so good when a girl is nervous in front of me.
Well, I am.
That's good, because girls never used to shake in my presence. They used to laugh at me. And now you all shake in my presence.
Yeah.
All you beautiful girls.
Thank you.
What do you wear? Are you wearing stockings?
No.
Ooh, yeah, you got a nice leg.
Thank you.
6'1" is perfect.
Well, let her stand next to you. I want to see you with a woman that tall.
Hey, come over here, honey. What's your first name?
Amy.
Amy. I'm already aroused. Hold on, let me fix my pants.
She is tall.
Yeah. And your boyfriend's dead, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Eye to eye with
That's
a
what I
woman,
need.
Howard.
Don't be nervous, honey.
I'm not nervous
Yeah.
now.
That's it. Grab my ass. Grab it and squeeze it hard. That's it, baby. You squeeze what you need to squeeze. All right, sit down. I got to talk to you.
That calmed her down.
No panties, I take it, huh?
I'm wearing panties.
You are?
Yeah.
Thong?
No.
Huh, interesting. I can't see panty line, that's why.
Fancy.
How tall's your boyfriend?
About 6'1".
You like my height better, right?
Well, yeah.
A little taller, dominant.
Yeah, you can wear heels with Howard.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got aroused. Oh, yeah, I like him tall.
How young is she?
How young are you?
22.
Perfect age. What kind of shoes you wearing?
Heels.
Let me see. See, I'd make you wear higher heels than that.
Really?
You're too short for me.
Oh, sorry.
You're not even tall enough. I'd make you taller.
Did
I
that
just-
feel good looking a woman in the eye?
I've never had that. I'm going to have that again later. Where I grab you up like that. I want to feel everything. I'd be able to make love to you standing up, wouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
See, I never have that.
No, you got those little short girls all the time.
How would I do it to you? I guess you would just stand up and... with like.
She'd lift her legs.
Wrap my
That
legs
was
around
it.
you.
You would? But I have to hold you up?
Well, unless you put me against the wall.
Yeah, could I push you against the wall and do it to you?
Do you want it?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I could do that. I mean, physically.
You don't even know how to do that.
Could you show me how to do that later?
That's very simple to do,
Right.
especially with a woman that tall.
Yeah, but I'm saying I've never had the opportunity. I'm always with
You
these
don't have
shrimps.
to even lift her up.
My wife's 5'6". She's too short for me.
I'm nervous.
See, but when you are?
Yeah.
What's making you so nervous?
Being here. I mean, I listen to you every day and, watch.
Listen, what do you mean what's making you nervous?
It's silly radio.
Oh, come on. You weren't nervous when you're around me, Robin?
Oh, I shake.
Yeah. You nervous being around me?
Yeah.
Sexual icon?
Yeah.
Really? A sex symbol? You attracted to me at all?
Oh, yeah, you're very
really?
good looking.
Ooh.
Very good looking.
Thank you.
Can you take your glasses off?
I certainly could.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Just get ready because he's going to review his eyes.
How's that, baby?
Damn.
Like that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Horny minx. Oh, yeah. I'm digging that dress. I like your stomach the way it's...
Thank you.
I'd love to get you naked. Do some stuff to you.
I'm sure you would.
You're damn right I would.
So now your boyfriend doesn't exist. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Your boyfriend's dead. So you mean I could push you up? Let me just think of the sex positions I could get you in. I could push you up against the wall.
Look, I'll show you exactly what to do. Take the poster down.
Yeah.
And you would see, all she would have to do is lift her leg. You could hold her leg.
Put my feet up here.
All you need is a little ledge.
Wait. So you put your feet up there.
Look, if she was leaning against the wall,
Yeah.
all you'd have to do is lift her. You wouldn't even have to hold her. Just hold her leg. You'd have perfect
Can I try that?
access.
I mean, with my clothes on. You don't mind? All right, hold on a second. Wait a second. I have to get... I'm a little bit aroused. She's turning me on. All right, hold on. Let me try that. Let me just see if I can do that to you, all right? Now, Robin,
I can't believe he's never tried any of these positions. My goodness.
Yeah, I have a suggestion, too, though.
Oh, don't hit that camera. She's going to bash her head into that silly camera.
Hey, Jackie is a master of sexual positions. What is your
I
advice?
was going to say, you take advantage of a ledge. You put your back against that.
Yeah.
And what you would do is...
Yeah.
Oh, you want her on top.
I might need Jackie to co-pilot. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Wait.
Oh.
Little
You need an
technical
extension cord.
All right, now what are you saying?
This thing would have to go.
All right, let's get this down.
Oh, the one time we need it down.
It won't come down. It's always falling on people.
All right. This is where
She would put her hands around your neck.
Go ahead. Here, Amy, just help us out.
The ledge. Take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off.
She doesn't need her shoes off.
Wait, no, we gotta work this out. Hold on.
There.
All right, yeah.
And one foot up.
Whoa.
Oh, man. No. You're going to hurt his back.
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I see. Like this?
Stupid.
Jackie,
He
help me.
can't do that.
Help me.
Let her go.
All right, put your leg down. Put your leg down.
Oh, let her down.
Jackie can pull my back out for a
show
month.
you what to
All right,
do.
Robin, come over here. Come here, my child.
show you.
All right, wait. Amy, show me.
you do
All right.
You leave the shoes on. She picks one.
Jackie's a moron.
He's an idiot. What do you listen to him?
I guess I'm too
Tell
strong.
Jackie what an idiot he is.
Was
I right? Amy, was I right?
Wait, Amy, that would have broken my back. What? That would not be enjoyable.
Put the shoe back on.
Here,
right.
you lean back.
Go ahead.
Come here.
Go
You
ahead.
lean back.
Go ahead,
And
baby.
there you go.
Like that?
He would never get near where he had to be.
You kidding? She could get right where he needs her.
Yeah, this is perfect for me.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go on vacation.
Look at me, Dodo. Get out of here.
Hey, look at me.
She hasn't gotten laid in 5 years. She's going to tell me how
Look
to
at
do
me.
it. But she
Look at
knows
me.
how. You wouldn't get close.
Me and Amy. Look at that.
You wouldn't get close.
All right, Amy, here. Oh, yeah.
That's all you need.
All right, Amy, sit down.
Either way is fun.
Flip over a chair.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He would like to be able to
You
walk
almost broke my back,
afterwards.
Jackie. You're so passive
Leaves you with
aggressive.
her hanging in the air.
You never did that, held the girl's thighs and just...
No,
Oh, please,
I don't do
Mr.
that.
Gymnast.
Yeah, I'm not as strong as you.
All right, well.
I want to enjoy my sex. I don't want to break my back doing it.
That way they both can move around. It's beautiful.
Amy, what Robin suggested is what I would do to you. That's what I'm comfortable doing.
That would be one of many things we could do.
Oh, you're so inventive.
Now she's really shaking.
Now you're really shaking.
No, I'm more
Well, you had Jackie lifting you up by your ass, and like it was a two-man job.
You on the floor.
And then he goes, here, hold her. And he walks away.
He's doing gymnastics.
Stupid jerk.
You've been working out for 5 years. I know
Yeah,
you're
no.
still a weak link.
That is not my idea of sex.
Oh, my God. That was frightening.
Man, I need you.
I need you.
I need you as a sexual toy. You're perfect for me.
Well, thank you.
I hate to say it, but you guys look great together.
We did, right?
She's the perfect size.
It's my girlfriend. You're my new girlfriend.
Okay, that'll work.
Look good.
And just don't tell my wife and don't tell the Inquirer.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Can you? Yeah. And then when I dump you, you're gonna go tell everyone.
No.
Just handle it.
If you don't dump me, give me a couple mil. I'll be quiet.
See?
Couple of mil right away. There they go.
Money.
I'm a poor working girl, Howard.
And so am I. Believe me.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. You know how hard I had to work to get to where I am? Everyone acts like I just got here somehow.
And then she wants to lean back against the wall and take it.
Yeah. Just because you lean back against the wall a couple of hundred times doesn't mean you're entitled to being paid out.
Favorite
Hey, everyone acts like everyone I get a payday. Just can't you enjoy me and have fun with me?
Yes, I can.
And then say it's over and then go back to being a regular girl again?
And just bygones be bygones.
No, you got to right away. All right, thank you. Her favorite sex position is her hand in my pocket. Right, Amy?
Yeah.
Oh, are you hot?
Thank you.
See your stomach? I'd be licking that.
You what?
Yeah.
See my belly?
Let me see your belly. Oh, you are tight.
Belly!
Damn it. I got to have you. You clean?
Oh, yeah.
No diseases, no herpes, no genital warts, no anal warts, anything like that? I got to ask. Nothing like that?
Nope. Nothing.
All right, I'm gonna do some stuff to you in a few minutes. You got really long legs. I'm gonna rub your legs on camera. I don't care who sees it. I want to show the whole world.
Am I going to get to be on the E! Show?
Of course. Wait, you're already on. Are you kidding? You were pressed up against the wall. That's the E! Show. They're preparing it now. They're setting it up.
First they're going to show you almost toppling.
Hey, talk about the E! Show. The Halloween show. People are raving about the two-part Halloween show.
The reaction is incredible.
Gary said he's home, with young Jackson Delabate, his new baby and everything. And he's home, and this girl who he knows calls him up on the phone. B, I think her name is. And she calls up and she says, hey, I'm watching the E! Show. There's a whole bunch of people coming in dressed as you. And Gary goes, yeah, what's going on? And then he hears dead silence on the end of the phone. He thinks he got disconnected. And all of a sudden he hears her laughing. She goes, I can't talk to you now. It's much funnier to watch the E! Show than to talk to you, actually. Isn't that cool? Did you see the Halloween show, or do you get E?
Yeah, I do get E! But we were driving up yesterday, so...
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
It's really good. I saw it on my computer.
Yeah, I got to see the first part of the show last night at 8.
Yeah.
And I was so excited about it. I was calling people saying, you got to watch this.
Yeah, it's really good. The second half is even better.
Yeah, that's what I understand from these faxes.
Yeah. You have to show those to me. Or did you show them?
I showed them to you.
Oh, you did? Oh, here. Dear Howard, just saw your show on E! Don't worry, we'll get to your lesbian story in a minute.
That's fine.
I am soaking you in. I am really turned on by you.
I'm glad.
You guys turned on by her?
She's very, very cute.
Yeah. Too tall for you, Jackie.
Way too tall.
I'm the only guy who can handle this Ferrari. I'm the only one who can drive this.
Same height as Fred, too, though.
I mean, I can see why girls are trying to pick you up and stuff. Now I understand the whole story. I didn't understand it when you said it on the phone and you're 6'1".
Yeah.
Now I get the whole
I thought I
picture.
was, like, big.
Yeah, I want to go through that story again, okay?
Okay.
Because now that I have you here, it'll be really sexy.
Okay.
He didn't believe you before.
Ah, how rude.
You're really cute.
Thank you.
You're too cute.
Thank you.
You're wearing panties on that dress?
Yeah.
Panties in that dress.
What are they, white or black?
Black.
Thumb?
No.
No bra, obviously.
No.
You kind of look like Susan Sarandon when she was young.
Yeah.
A cute Susan Sarandon.
She was cute.
Yeah. Yeah, before the change. Yeah, before the change.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, before she melted. Anyway, just so your show on E! And I am convinced that E! is for erotic. Words cannot describe what a turn-on those babes in your studio are. If I were your wife, I would use last night's show on video as evidence in a divorce proceeding. I've never seen such eroticism on standard cable TV.
Ooh.
You better watch out, Howie. The girls on your show are tempting. Signed, Prince of Jews. I just finished watching the Halloween... This is another fact. I just finished watching the Halloween dance party on E! And I am so aroused. I have to go pleasure myself after I write this fax. That black girl at the dance party was so hot, she made me ouzo right in my pants. Her name was Ouzo. She's from Nigeria. She is hot. Ouzo.
I understand we need to get her back in here. If we could ever get her to talk, she apparently has some interesting theories about life.
Well, we'll get her in. What's her theory?
I just understand that she has a whole theory on blacks and whites. And,
Oh, really?
Yeah, she has an
Race?
interesting career.
Great. Well, let's not forget about Amy. All right, let me take a break, and I'll get into Amy's story in a minute. It should be a good one. Now that I can see you.
Okay.
We'll be back right after these words. Hey, Amy, let's dance. Jackie New Rave Joke Page Martling. To order Jackie's Wild Comedy CD or cassette, it's $10 plus free shipping and handling. Holiday special, it's buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Saturday night, November 12th. One big show at luxurious Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey. For dirty jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, we were talking to Amy on the telephone.
About 2 weeks ago, you
About
said.
2 weeks ago.
Yep.
Hey, get close to that microphone, Amy. I need to hear every word.
Okay.
And she called in and she said she was, she got involved in this lesbianism. And I said, are you really good looking? Because she was 6'1".
And didn't she have the question as to how you know when women are into that? Because she can't figure out how to approach people.
You want to find other girls to do sex with, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Me and my
Get close
boyfriend.
to that microphone.
Sorry.
You and your boyfriend want to do that? Yeah, I gotta have.
All men are into that, though.
I am
all
really
men
into
want
it.
that.
Unfortunately, they can't find women.
I know.
I'd love to see you. Like, you want really pretty girls,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I don't want
Scrags.
scraggy-looking women.
Right. She was telling me she's 22 years old. When she was like 11, she saw me on the Charlie Rose show in Washington for the first time.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm an old fart.
You were a grown man on the Charlie Rose show.
Remember how fat I was?
No.
Oh,
No.
I guess you didn't watch that closely.
Well, I did, but that was a long time ago.
Well, to an 11-year-old, I guess it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, I guess it didn't matter at that point.
I had Barbies, I was dealing with that.
Yeah, I get you. God, you're sexy.
Thank you.
See, that's a girl who idolizes me.
Yeah.
She saw me when she was 11.
Has known you all her life, practically.
She actually thinks I'm like a celebrity, so that's cool.
Well, you are.
Right.
You've been famous all the time.
King of all media.
That's right.
Known about anything.
Yeah, the whole time that she's been alive, practically, I've been famous. I've infiltrated her life.
Yeah.
And now you're ready to just lay down on the bed and give yourself to me.
Yes.
Sacrifice.
And it wouldn't even be like cheating. It wouldn't have anything to do with your relationship.
No.
Not at all.
Oh, you're a fantastic girl.
Thanks. I was
shave?
afraid you weren't going to like me.
Oh, please.
I was so nervous.
Who wouldn't like you? Do you go to the beach like and wear like little bathing suits and guys go wild? I mean, I can imagine her walking down
Well, this is like a billboard. I mean, she's so tall.
Well, when I talked to you last time, you told me to wear short shorts and my bikini top. But I thought you'd like this better, but I brought them in case you want me to change.
Ooh, you could
she
have changed?
could do a costume change.
You could have changed during the commercial.
Well, we can wait for the next one.
Well, let's take a break. Oh, I didn't know you could have been changing.
Some weekend break.
What's your other outfit?
Just really short shorts.
Like Daisy
bikini
Duke?
top. Yeah.
And a halter top?
No, bikini top.
Oh. We got to allow that.
Okay. But you can't make fun of my small chest.
Oh, I don't even care about your chest.
Good. Okay.
That can be corrected.
Okay.
Imagine I buy her some implants. Would you put in implants?
No.
No? That's all right. I don't need a chest.
They
Just
would
keep your
feel
shirt
weird.
on.
You didn't say you were a chest woman or
No.
man anyway.
No, I like her height and her long legs. I'm a leg man. I'm actually a vagina man.
And she's got one.
Yeah, that's right. If you had implants, you'd rule the world. You would just, you would
You could be president.
Yeah, you would be president of the United States. There would be no stopping you. I'm glad you don't have implants. There'd be no dealing with you.
Way too powerful.
Yeah, you'd be way too beautiful.
Think so?
Yeah, you're a hot piece.
Thanks.
Anyway, so let's review the story.
Okay.
Well, how old were you when you lost your virginity?
14?
Really?
Yeah.
You ever be with two guys at the same time?
No.
And that story that you told me was the first time you were with a woman?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. You were at work,
Mhm.
and you worked at a hotel. That's what I remembered.
Uh-huh.
And somehow,
You don't remember.
It was the hotel picnic.
yeah, it was a hotel picnic, and one of the other employees, let's just say one of the other employees,
Right.
don't get into specifics, I don't want people to know.
Okay.
One of the other employees there spotted you and thought you were like kind of, well, she actually just was, she was just,
She was my boss.
Right.
We hated each other.
Right.
Because I stole her boyfriend.
right.
And we were at the picnic, and she asked me to get a ride home.
And you were really drunk.
Oh, yeah.
You were blasted.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love to have you drunk. And you had never even thought about girls before.
Well, my ex-husband had, like all
You've been
men.
married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She had a kid, too.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Like all men. Oh, I want to have you with another woman, and it was always in the back of my mind, but never.
But you never wanted to do it for him.
No, I didn't feel that he deserved it.
Right. You feel I deserve it, though.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Sure.
I sure do. I can't picture you in bed with another woman. God, that must be a turn on. Damn it. So, okay. And what were you wearing at the picnic? I forget.
Just what I'm going to wear for you.
Oh, maybe you should change into that for the story.
I could. If you want.
Make it more realistic.
More visual.
Maybe. Yeah, we could talk while you go change.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if I can wait, though.
You want to see that outfit, don't you?
Yeah, I do. but I also want to hear the story right now.
Oh.
Like I'm in the mood to hear the story.
Could she change right here? We could put up a little towel or something.
I'll hold the Howard Stern sign in front of you.
Yeah, what if I hold, not you, I'll hold the sign in front of you.
Jackie will take a peek.
Can we do that?
Yeah, that would
You
be
don't
fine.
care, right?
No. As long as it's you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where's your clothes?
In that room.
Gary, go get her clothes.
In my backpack.
Bring her bag.
Tell Bruce to get it. He knows what's going on.
Don't say Bruce.
Don't say Bruce.
Why can't I say Bruce?
No, don't. Is that your
Wants his
boyfriend?
name.
Stupid boyfriend.
That's her girlfriend, Bruce.
I got to see what you're dating.
Okay.
All right, anyway, give me that bag.
Thanks, son.
Would you like me to hand them to you while you get dressed?
Now, you just get out of here. We'll ruin everything. And what do you got in there? Your short shorts?
I got everything in here.
Let me see. What else you got in there? You got any other outfits?
Well, I wore different clothes here because it's really cold.
Yeah, well, don't put those on.
No, I
I don't want to see cold weather clothes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, good, you're going to change. Oh, yeah, those are going on? Let me see these. Let me hold these up to the camera. These are going on, guys. With underpants or no underpants?
Look at the
with this,
top.
and look at the little top that's going on. With this, look, it's hardly anything. All right, I'll put this on. Can I put on your dress?
Yeah, you two should exchange.
I want to exchange clothes. All right, anyway, so, okay, here, come here. All right, yeah, we need you to change when you tell us. I want you in the outfit that you wore at the picnic.
Okay.
Now, hold on.
Now, you're going to hold up
come
that
over here
big
and bring that sign
Howard
with you.
Stern sign?
Yeah. She has to change. Come here. Mind if I peek? No. No? See, this is my...
this is so funny.
Yeah, I'm going to hold up a sign. Now, how's that?
That's perfect.
Can I
We're
watch?
not too self-serving.
Oh, wow, what a body on you. Oh, man. Hold on, I have to step behind the sign for a second. How you doing?
Wait a minute. You're not supposed to be behind
Okay.
the sign.
Sorry.
Don't accidentally drop the sign.
Oh, man. No, I won't do that.
Better not.
Put those shorts. What a body on you. I like your tiny little chest. Yeah, I dig that. It's like, it's cute. It's pert.
Told you it was perky.
Those shorts, I don't know if are short
Would
enough.
you like to get on mic, Howard? We can't hear you.
Who cares?
This is a radio show.
Hey, big deal. I've done enough good radio. I can do a little bad radio. Put that thing on. Hey, so what are you doing? Need some help with that?
Yeah.
Here, I can put the sign down now. Here, look at this. Oh, what a treat.
And you get to do her back?
Yeah. You look a little tight. You need a back rub. Look how tall she is. Tell me we don't make a good couple.
You do.
This is my kind of girlfriend.
She's the right size for you.
Yeah, she's perfect. Take her to parties. Have some fun with her. And then dump her.
And then jump
well,
her.
at least
No.
I could
Yeah, at least we'd have some fun.
At least I would know that.
So this is what you wore to the party?
Yeah.
Wow. Turn around. You see your butt doesn't hang out. Oh, yeah, it does. Her butt hangs out of these shorts. Oh, hey, Jackie, take it easy.
They look like Daisy Dukes. Oh. Butt. More butt.
Wow. How much you weigh?
130.
Yeah, but she's 6'1".
Yeah, she's a very tall
perfect.
girl.
All right, so anyway, let me get this straight. So, maybe you should hear. Wait a second. So, all right, you better sit down. All right.
Perfect stomach.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you.
Washboard.
We could just do a whole show of women.
Changing.
A changing show. That was exciting. You guys should see her naked. What a bod. Nice ass. You want to see her? I'll charge you $100 right now for it.
Oh, you act like you own her.
She's my girlfriend.
That way it wouldn't be red.
Fred's trying to see how much he brought today.
Take Amex?
All right, so wait a second. So this is what you're wearing at the picnic.
Yeah.
And then, and what's the other girl wearing?
Regular shorts and a t-shirt.
And a T-shirt.
Yeah.
But she's really cute.
Yeah.
Did you decide who she looks like facially, or you don't know?
She really doesn't look like anyone.
Doesn't look like anyone. Okay, so you go home, and is she as tall as you?
She's about 5'10".
Oh, too tall, girl. Oh.
Kill me now. My Amazon love.
Easy, Jackie Puppet.
Son.
Jackie Puppet going wild back there. Look at him. Where's your bong?
Normally I don't think about rape.
Jackie Puppet.
Some more beer.
All right, now be quiet, or else this is going to be erotic.
Oh, my bong.
My bong.
Yeah, that's the only thing this story needs, right, Jackie?
Do you need some of this?
Maybe I need you back in the dress. I don't know. Okay, no, this is good. Okay, so I
her to change
need you to
again.
change every 3 sentences.
No problem.
I didn't get a good look at your butt when you were changing.
Shall I bend over for you again?
Yes, let me see that. Let me see how you look in the shorts. Oh, my God. Oh, what I would do to that. Oh, man. Look at Jackie Puppet. Jackie Puppet's right there.
Up in there.
Oh, look at him. Jackie Puppet, get away from her. Jackie Puppet is attacking Amy. All right, Jackie Puppet has his hand up.
Go
Amy,
sit down, Jackie.
All right, sit down, Jackie Puppet. Jackie Puppet.
Jesus!
All right.
Sexual dartboard of love.
All right, shut up now. What's the matter with you? Stupid puppet. So, Amy, ever been raped by a puppet?
No, almost.
What is it, Jackie Puppet? Oh, Gabby Puppet.
It's a gift, Puppet. If I can't stick my hand up those shorts, can I smell Jackie Puppet's hands?
Go ahead.
Get out of here. You're really horny. You haven't had sex since July.
All right, stop it. All right, stop it with all the puppets. All right, now, can we get this straight? So, you go to the stupid Jackie Puppet. Pain in the ass. You're upstaging Amy. Yeah. All right, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
So you're at the picnic and everything, and you get in the car together, and I forget, what happens in the car?
Nothing.
You just talk.
Yeah.
Are you getting excited by her in the car? No.
No.
And you drive to where?
Her house.
Okay, you go into the house, and the two of you go in, and I assume nothing's happening in the house at this point. You sit down on the couch, and when you're talking?
No, she goes to the kitchen, and we start doing more shots of, I think it was Jack Daniels or Johnny Walker. I don't remember.
Wow. Hey-o.
My kind of girl.
So, wait a minute. Shots. So you're doing like Jack Daniels and shots and stuff and just having a good time and fun.
Yeah.
And she's sloppy drunk and you're sloppy drunk.
No, we weren't really sloppy drunk.
Your legs look so smooth. What do you, shave them?
Thanks, yeah.
Let me touch those. Let me see that. Oh, whoa. What do you use? Some kind of cream on those legs?
No.
Man.
So.
Hey, let me see your feet. Oh, they're cute for a big girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. Want to eat my toes? All right. Anyway, so go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And we were drinking, and she just leaned over.
Why isn't there any girls in my house drinking who look like you?
Yeah, doing shots.
Doing shots.
I can live with you.
Oh,
Kissing
man.
girls.
Kissing girls and drinking. Damn it, I want to drink. Let's get some Jack Daniels right now. I'll start drinking, you start drinking. Let's see what happens.
You'll faint.
I'll pass out and she'll take advantage of me.
Go find another girl.
Wait a second. So let me get this straight. So then you're like...
She just kissed me, and it was really...
She's got the cutest panties on right now. They're little black panties.
Yeah.
Black panties.
Show the Jackie Puppet your panties. Just pull in your pants a little bit. Wait till you guys see this. Watch this.
Show the jacket.
Watch this. Wait, this is really cute. Check that out. How's that? Whoa.
Oh, I'm trembling. Oh.
Shots, Jackie Puppet.
The only difference between me and Bob Crane is he's dead.
All right, okay. So you...
I'm sweating splinters.
So you're wearing those little shorts. Were you wearing panties that day?
Yeah, I had on my bathing suit bottom.
Oh, bathing suit bottom, which was like a little tiny bathing suit bottom? A thong?
No.
Just like a little bikini bottom. Yeah. Okay. And like you're always well groomed and everything?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well, she didn't go to the party to hang out.
and you hardly have any hair on your body anyway because you're blonde.
Right.
Right, you don't dye your hair. That's your hair.
No,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're a vixen. You're a dirty girl. You have dirty sexual thoughts.
I do?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you sure do. She does, Robin.
I just don't understand how she just one day decided she wanted to try women.
Hold on, I'll get to that.
All right.
I'll answer all your questions.
Okay.
So then you're sitting there and you're having shots in the kitchen and everything.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
And she kissed me.
Oh, okay, go slow. Someone just doesn't kiss you.
Then
No.
She...
All of a sudden you're talking, and what are you talking about?
Our boss.
Right, and then all of a sudden she comes over to you.
Well, she was standing in front of me.
Yeah.
It's like a bar, and she was on the other side.
And then she leaned over?
Yeah.
So you couldn't really hold
And
each
she
other.
didn't say anything before this kiss?
No, not at all.
Really?
No.
Oh, Who could resist
Oh, yeah, she did. She asked me if I'd ever been with another woman, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then she kissed me.
And then she said, does that repulse you or anything?
No, then she just...
All right, wait a second. You better show me. I don't understand what happened. Now, all right, pretend.
Are you with him?
No. I don't understand what happened. Does anyone understand? What?
Does anybody remember laughter?
I think you should play her Have Fred put on a wig.
Yeah, not Fred. Howard should be the other woman.
Yeah, do we have a wig?
You need a wig?
Well, I'm going to be a woman. I want to play another woman. Do we have any kind
plenty of hair.
What color hair? Red hair you need? Give me a red bozo wig. All right, I kind of look like a woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're there at the bar. This
and
is
the
bar.
counter is just like the bar.
Okay, yeah. All right.
So now you get a little closer.
Right.
We were
so
standing.
You're standing, all right. Yes. Now show me, yes. Okay. Thank you.
And you're standing there talking.
Right, we're talking, and I say to you, hey, have you ever thought of being with another girl?
Right.
And then you say no, and then what do? I just go like this?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that?
Mm-hmm. But with tongue and stuff. I know you can't do that.
I can't do that. Oh, wait, here's a wig. Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
All right,
that's a nice red wig.
Well, all right. No.
What a departure.
So different from your usual look.
All right. Now I understand. And, like, what is she wearing?
Just shorts and a
Just shorts, so like, oh, here.
What are you doing?
I'm getting into my shorts.
Oh,
Like, I have, so I'm in this is shorts and a T-shirt, right? Right?
What underwear are you wearing today?
Oh, little briefs. Right? So I'm in my shorts. Right?
You look like Cousin It.
And I'm like, oh, have you ever been with another girl?
No.
And does she put her hands around you?
No.
She just goes like this.
Yeah, kind of like
She did this?
Yeah.
Like that. And that's it?
But it was a real involved kiss, huh?
Yeah.
All right. She really gave it to him.
I don't understand something.
Oh, here we
All
go.
right, okay.
You're dense, right?
I understand.
All of a sudden he's stupid.
All right. Well, should I stay in my outfit in case I have to see more stuff?
What are you, with your pants down again?
Well, it's like my T-shirt and shorts, right? This is how she looked, right? Am I right?
Well, pretty soon you're going to retire to the
She
bedroom.
didn't have hairy legs, so.
Well, come on, I'm a guy. What's the matter?
He forgot to shave.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I'll pull up. Obviously, people don't like looking at my underwear.
In fact, people have said to me when I go out, would you tell Howard to keep his pants on?
Oh, really?
There's a market.
Was she wearing a bikini top also?
No.
No, because I put one on.
Oh, really? You have a bikini top?
Well, maybe she has an extra one, Amy. No, I'm not going to show my underwear on camera anymore because they're yellow in front and brown in back. It's embarrassing. Right, Jackie Puppet?
Color-coded underwear.
Right. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I never saw this bitch wrestle, but I'd love to see her box.
Thank you,
funny,
Jackie Puppet. Jackie Puppet.
Shut up, Robin. You ruin everything. Hey, Robin, you're a real C-U-N September.
Oh, you're very, very clever.
All right. So, Amy, she leans over and she starts kissing you.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
And then we go to the bedroom.
Just walk into the bedroom. Does she hold your hand off to the bedroom?
She knew that you wanted to go at this point?
Well, I guess.
I mean, she just leads you by the hand to the bedroom?
She takes off my top.
Well, wait a second. Okay, now, so let me get this straight. So, I don't understand. All right. So, pretend I'm her again, okay? And I'm, because I really don't understand. I pretend I'm her
Then
again.
you're taking your pants off again.
Well, yeah, I'm in a mini dress. All right? I'm in a mini dress. And here's my hair.
What is on that thing?
Now, how do I make the move from behind the bar to get you into the bedroom?
Well, there wasn't all this here.
Right, there was no camera equipment in her house?
She just takes my hand and we can walk.
Right, she doesn't work in the camera business?
No.
I see. And so she takes your hand, yes. You take my hand. All right. Yes.
No. You want to take it the other way.
Paula the way.
So you can walk to the bedroom.
Well, this is the bedroom where I am.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, Robin, I don't actually have a bedroom in here.
Oh.
All right, here, take off your headphones now. So now I take you by the hand.
Yeah.
And I have you, and I'm bringing you to the bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you to the bedroom.
Okay.
Now we're in the bedroom.
Okay.
All right, good. Now we're going to find out what really happened, Robin. Because I want to know what really happened.
You can't picture it in your mind.
All right, Gary, get a bed in here. All right, so now I'm here, and here's my hair.
Okay.
I wish you could put that on. You're putting on it backwards.
God knows where this hair has been. How's that? Is that more beautiful? All right, so now, and we're about the same height, which is good, just like we were that day. Okay, so now she's in the bedroom with you. And what does she do? She sits you down on the bed?
No, she just kind of comes
Oh, so you're standing. You're standing in the bedroom. And she comes up and she what? She puts her hands on your hips?
Yeah, and then she kind of undoes my top.
May I approximate that? No. Okay. All right. So she comes up.
Show us.
Jackie Puppet.
Show us.
We got a
harassing puppet.
All right, shut up, Jackie Puppet. All right, so she puts her hands on your hips, and now she puts her hands like this up your back and draws you in.
Yeah.
And she starts to make out with you.
Make out.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
Why'd you bring her into the bedroom?
All right, Jackie Puppet, come here, Jackie Puppet. All right, here, you make out.
The puppet can do.
All right, the puppet can do it because he's not married.
I'm not going to make out with one.
Well, we want to know what's going on.
No way.
All right, here. Now, so pretend Jackie Puppet.
Now, Jackie Puppet, put your arms around her.
All right.
Please.
Here, Jackie Puppet's here.
No.
No, wait. So he puts his arms. He puts her arms around you. And start to make out with the puppet.
No.
Come on, I got to see.
No.
You won't do it?
No, give Jackie Puppet a big tongue kiss.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's it.
All right.
Put your hands down my little dungarees.
All right. Okay, here, take him back.
Jackie Puppet, quite a girl.
She obviously won't make out with Jackie Puppet. She'll make out with girls, but not the puppet. You understand? Oh, man. What is it, Jackie Puppet?
Can you smell reefer on my breath?
All right. All right, very good. Now, so then you go in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go in the bedroom and you begin to make out with her.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens?
And she takes off my top.
And then she starts to take off your bottoms next?
No. She kind of started kissing.
She started kissing up and down. Yeah, I think I understand that. I don't think I need to demonstrate that.
Get it.
It might be wrong.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
So she starts to like kiss you here?
Mm-hmm. And like here and here.
Really?
You know.
All over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do? You take off her clothes?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then you get it on.
Yeah.
On what?
And she did everything?
She did everything to you?
Yeah.
And you did everything to her?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you liked it?
Like whatever she did to you, you did to her?
Eventually.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long did the session last?
About an hour or so, maybe more.
Oh.
I know we didn't like time it, you know.
And it was very satisfying?
Yeah.
And you never did it again?
No.
And you died to be with another girl?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure after this airs, you'll be getting... you know what? People can write us.
Okay.
And then they'll be able to get in touch with you.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they can send us pictures, and I'll set you up.
Them.
I'll set you up on a love connection. Wow. Unbelievable. Well... That was a good story. I got to put my dress back on.
I know. Would you pull your pants up?
How was that, Jackie Puppet? Good?
Oh, she's from Virginia. Show me your ham. Hey, spend the night with me. You'll get mahogany syphilis.
Mahogany syphilis.
Well, Amy, hey, I want to meet her boyfriend. I just want to see.
Yeah, I want to see who she's. Is this the same guy you stole from that woman?
No.
Okay.
No.
I see.
Different guy.
All right, let me meet your boyfriend. Let him come in here.
What does he do, by the way?
Here, we better sit down. Here, sit down over in your chair.
Oh, I thought you were going to let me sit in your chair.
Do you want to sit here?
Yeah.
Oh, come here. Come here, baby. Yeah, I'd like to sample that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I got your girlfriend in my lap already. Hey, dude, that wasn't tough. Look at that. I got her.
I heard what's going on.
How'd you get her?
I stole
Hey, you're not a bad-looking guy.
Thank you.
Rob, what do you think of him?
No, he's cute.
What's your name, Cheryl?
Carol.
My name's Bruce House.
Really? Hey, you're a lucky guy, man.
I
She's
know.
a hot number.
I know.
You walk around with her and all the guys stare at her and
They
stuff?
do. They
Man.
do.
You going to marry her or what?
I think so.
You really?
Yeah.
You going to marry him? You want to marry him?
gonna be the one.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's too bad I'm not.
How long have they been together?
We've been together since June.
Ah.
Yeah? A lucky bastard.
He stole me from his best friend.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
As a matter of fact.
Hey, who cares? Does your friend hate you now?
What
No, I think
friendship?
he's dealing with it pretty well.
Is he?
Yeah, we're still friends.
So you guys still see each other?
Her old boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Wow.
You know, you look a little like Chuck Norris before the change. I'm telling you.
Well, what change?
You know, before he got a little more mature. You know what I'm saying?
Is that good?
Yeah, that's real good. I think so, don't you think?
Yeah.
So you're going to marry this guy, huh?
Yeah. Definitely.
Damn, I'd marry her in a minute.
I'll share
She
it.
wants to be with other girls, man.
I know.
You hit the jackpot, dude.
That's more common than you think, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's real common.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, not for me. Now, my life hasn't been as fortunate as yours, my friend.
You've had that before?
No, I didn't quite get to do it. The girlfriend I had before Amy wanted to do it and actually went so far as to meet a girl and set it up.
So why don't you hook the two? Oh, you did do that.
No, I didn't. She set it up with another girl, and that weekend I had to work, and then shortly after that we broke up. And
I would quit my job if my
Yeah,
girlfriend
why would you
lined
go
that
to
up.
work?
I would not go to work. I don't know what kind of work you do, but it couldn't be that important.
Are you that important?
Yeah, I mean, are you that big a player? Well, what did you have to go produce the next Steven Spielberg movie? I don't know. All these women want to have sex in front of you with other women. Hey, wake up. Maybe you're not enough for them.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's not true.
Oh, yeah, right.
That's not true at all.
Hey, she's got some legs, man. Hey, can I rub your girlfriend's legs?
I guess so.
You really?
You've
mind
done
if I
everything
do
else
it?
so far.
All right, let me see. Wow, these are nice, man. Nice gams. Wow, not bad at all.
She's a lot of fun.
Yeah, she sure is.
She's a lot of fun.
Lucky bastard. Lucky bastard. Oh, man. My wife needs nothing but me, by the way.
Is that right?
Yeah, she never wants to be with other women.
And a vibrator.
Yeah, nothing but me. What is that, Jackie?
I don't even need you.
I know. Obviously. Well, Amy, you're a lucky woman to have such beauty and to have a great boyfriend like this.
Thanks, yeah.
Obviously, you'd be luckier if you were my girlfriend. But
And you know, this guy doesn't mind that you could have her.
no,
He would let
you would
you.
let me have her, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's kind of different with Howard.
It's a celebrity.
Oh,
It's understandable.
my, I don't understand.
You wouldn't let any other man have her but me.
No, that's
exactly.
just you.
Yeah, I understand that. I feel the same way about Bruce Willis. I let him have all my. Now, what about your income? You must be very wealthy. Is your income into the four figures?
No.
Yes, you're well into the four
well
figures?
into 4 figures.
Wow, good for you. Well, you're going to be living a life of style. I can see that. He's going to keep you in the custom that you're a fashion to. Whatever that
Or
is. What are you accustomed to? The fashion you're accustomed to. I'm a little dizzy, sorry. Hey, what are you wearing? That smells pretty good.
Jessica McClintock.
Well, I'll have to buy myself some of that.
A very innocent perfume.
You know what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to buy a bottle of that, smell it, and then finish myself off.
Oh.
It'll be very good. Hey, I'll be thinking about your girlfriend tonight, dude, if that makes you feel
Have a
any
good time.
better. All right, very good.
He'll be with her while you're thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Amy, thanks for coming in today
for having me.
and sharing the lesbian story with us. And if any women write us and want you, I will pass that along as a matter of fact. And
Great.
and what is your first name?
Bruce.
Bruce. You're a lucky man.
Thank you.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, let us know when the wedding is.
Amy, do you want to change back into your dress?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Oh, so you're going to help her again?
Yeah, let me help her again. All right, let me help your girlfriend get changed, obviously. She doesn't want to walk out of our studio in these short shorts and revealing bras. Let me have this. Please hand Amy the... I'm going to have to help her get dressed. Because she does have to leave.
Yes, you're the head dresser around here.
By the way, if you're watching this on TV, you will see that my book, Private Parts, is blocking Amy. Blocking her private parts. That is correct. All right, Amy, go. I'll just make sure she's doing all right back there. Amy, how are you doing? Oh, wow. Hey, this time turn around so I can see your butt. Yeah, believe me, I don't see this every day. Turn around. I want to see your butt in your underpants. Wow, what a butt on you. God, man, you are lucky. How'd you get her? How'd you meet her?
Like I said, I stole her from my best friend.
I would, too.
You know?
Well, Howard, you did that a lot, too, trying to date your friends' girls.
Yeah.
You
Take
know
your time.
that move.
Yeah, I did.
Let them go out and find them, and then you take them.
Hey, she's having a little trouble with her dress. You need some help? No, you're all right. Okay. Wow, what a body on you. Jesus. You ever have anybody this good looking?
No, absolutely not.
I'd marry her.
I got $100. I got $100.
Oh, Jackie Puppet. Look at, he's got a mouthful of money.
I got $100.
Look at that. Jackie Puppet has $100.
I got $100.
Well, anyway. All right, we got to take a break. We want to thank Amy for sharing her lesbian story with us, and we'll be back right after these words. Hey, you know what? In a couple of minutes, Libby Pataki is calling in.
Libby Pataki.
That's George Pataki's wife, who's a piece of ass.
Oh, yeah.
Whether he becomes the governor or not,
She deserves to be first lady.
she sure does. If I was Cuomo, I'd trade in Matilda. I was thinking about Pataki as running for governor and stuff, and you know, he's now, they say, coming back a little bit in the polls.
Is
he? Yeah. But you got to say to yourself, it's really funny. And anyone can relate to this. You don't have to be from New York. For the last 12 years, everyone's had Governor Cuomo. And complaining...
The state doesn't run right. Nothing works. We pay too many taxes. People are leaving.
Business is leaving. We don't have a death penalty. We don't have this. And yet, what happens is when people finally come down to it, they are afraid of change. Now, I've been thinking about this a lot. It is human nature to be afraid of change. In other words, let me tell you, first of all, it's like with the presidency, the governor, even if you have no experience being the president or the governor, the guy who's the top man, the head of the state or the head of the union, he doesn't
run everything.
Right. It runs itself. It's a bureaucracy. What the figurehead can do is you can shake up things once in a while. He
plans policy. He doesn't actually run anything.
Right. You get fresh blood in there. You get somebody new. And if you're fed up with business leading, and not to say Cuomo's a bad man. You see, here's the problem. Everyone feels, oh, he's a great orator. It's not that he's a bad man, but it's time for him to try something else. He's very tired of the job. Cuomo is tired of the job.
After 12 years, what more is there he can do?
And they're afraid of change. The voter is afraid of change. Oh, they're all saying, well, we know what we got with Cuomo. We don't know what we have with Pataki.
And he's got a national reputation. You know, you hear that a lot, that everybody knows him, and they feel good about that. And he's big in the Democratic Party, blah, blah, blah.
And meanwhile, it does you no good.
Right. What has it gotten us? What
has it gotten you? You're still taxed to death. No one, road construction at night, Pataki's willing to give you. He's willing to give you a death penalty. And I've been thinking about the death penalty a lot. I really believe just in cases, if we just get it for cases where cops are shot and prison guards are killed in prison riots and where prisoners kill other prisoners and they're in for life sentence and there's no recourse, I believe in killing these guys.
Or mass murder, wouldn't you say? I mean,
Colin Ferguson, right out. Come on.
You know, if you kill a whole bunch of people, you got to let them go.
If it's a cut and dry case where you got the guy dead to rights, kill him. Now, because I know what people are saying. The death penalty is a very scary thing. If you look at the O.J. case, here is a case where O.J., look, he killed this beautiful woman, and he killed this young guy.
Well, I would like you to say you think that.
No, please, Robin, let me just tell you my feelings. Don't even, I know, no trial. I don't need a trial. This guy killed, you know what, and worse of all, he took two little children's mother, and to grow up without a mother is a tough thing. Don't take it lightly.
Well, we don't killing somebody is a tough thing.
Yeah.
Let's not discount that there's a person, two people dead.
He took two really great...
We didn't have to know who they were and what they had done.
Was I making a point?
No.
Would you allow me to make the point, please?
You know, because just because a person...
Stop correcting me every word.
It's okay to kill me.
Not only did he kill this beautiful woman and man, these people who had, you know, a life force of their own, families of their own.
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams and everything just like everyone else has. And these aren't bad people that were killed.
They weren't hurting anybody.
And this mother of two young children, he took away the mother of his children.
He took away their father, too.
That's right. They are now orphans. And... imagine with everyone knowing in the country, even when you see the black people on TV saying, hey, there's no evidence. Everyone in this country knows O.J. did it. It's a laughing stock is what it is. And they are afraid
to give him the death penalty.
And why? Because he's a rich man. And a rich man, they're sitting and saying, well, wait a second, we can't give him the death penalty because no jury will ever convict this guy to death and he'll go free.
Well, you know what it is? It's too tough with 15 lawyers fighting his case to make it stick, and you might lose the whole ball of wax.
So there is no justice.
The death penalty.
If it was a poor man who had killed these two people...
Don't you know he'd already be sitting in a chair sizzling?
Yeah, exactly. So that's what scares me about the death penalty. I don't say the death penalty lightly. I don't say, hey, fry this one, fry that one. It's very scary. There are people who are falsely accused. But when you have cases of a guy walking up onto the street and he's not afraid of a cop at this point and he shoots him right in the head.
I'm reading...
There's no law and order.
Heinous crime. Halloween crime now we have.
Yeah, Halloween
people going out, you know, you egg a few people, words are spoken, people hold you down and wait to go home and get that gun and they come back and shoot you to death.
These are open and shut cases that have to have the death penalty. So here you got Pataki saying, okay, look, you don't know me that well, but I'll give you my background. I'm no dummy.
I went to Yale.
I pulled myself up by my bootstraps. I went to Yale, and after Yale, I got my law degree from
Columbia.
This guy's no dope. That's number one. He's no stupid idiot. That's an accomplishment few of us could say we have. He ran Peekskill.
Was the mayor.
Peekskill, as far as I know, didn't blow up. Well, you think it's so hard? You think it's hard to be the mayor of Peekskill or be the governor? You could be the biggest screw-up in 4 years. Before you get out, nothing will have changed if you're the biggest screw-up in the world. So I say, what do you got to lose by voting for a Pataki? In other words, if you're fed up with the way things are going, and a guy says to you, look, I'm going to attempt to cut your taxes like Christy Todd Whitman did. I got the game plan from her.
I told you that he has been voted high ratings by a group that they called him the friend of the taxpayer.
Who?
And it was a taxpayer advocacy group that wants to cut taxes in this state.
So look, here's the deal. Here's what I say. I believe in change sometimes for change's sake, especially if things are going downhill and you see them sinking. I'm not afraid of change. I'm not afraid to give somebody a chance for 4 years. The thing that did this guy in is Giuliani came out, because he's got a war going with D'Amato.
Yeah.
And he came out and he said, listen, I'm for Cuomo. Now, as far as I know, Giuliani is now finished with the Republican Party. He will be a Democrat.
He'll be a Democrat.
And he wants to run for governor. And you know what? He might be a very fine governor. Let Pataki do it for 4 years. And then we'll get him. Give him a shot. I say give him a shot. If you don't like what's going on, if the whole thing is another 4 years of Cuomo and you're sitting there going, oh, my God, more taxes, more business leaving.
Even if there aren't more taxes, the ones we have right now are ridiculous.
Yeah, and so you'll have 4 more years of traffic jams. I mean, where will your life really improve? At least you got a shot with this guy. Your life might improve. This is the way I look at politics. And as far as the death penalty goes, I think there'll be a limited death penalty. I think you'll see it in the most heinous of crimes. You'll see that we'll have an option. And you need an option. At this point, what are you going to do with these people?
I told you about the guy the other day who tried to slice off another prisoner's head. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with a guy like that?
You got to kill him because you can't keep him in a prison population. He's an animal. So here's the deal. On top of everything I just said, just in terms of a goofy thing, I'll be a commissioner. I mean, it looks like I will be made a commissioner.
We'll definitely be at the governor's mansion.
Now, they say Pataki could win if, in fact, the sort of the undecided or the not the real motivated voter gets out and votes.
That's right. If we have a big turnout, that's what they call that.
Yeah.
If everybody just gets motivated and gets out and votes.
Yep. So
you know, those people who sit around saying, I'm not going because Cuomo's going to win anyway.
Right.
If they got out and vote, Pataki could win.
So there's my thoughts on that.
Your sermon for the day?
That's my sermon for the day. If it makes sense to you, do what I'm going to do. No, and I don't mean masturbate tonight. I mean go out and vote for...
Because they're already doing that.
Pataki. Because I like to see change. I like to see shakeup. People... And listen, Cuomo, he's got his head in the clouds. I mean, the guy really... He had aspirations of being the president, of being a Supreme Court justice. It's a great orator.
I don't know what he's doing now. In 12 years, he hasn't fixed all these problems. He still sees there's something left for him to do. In 12 years, he couldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying.
What's another 4 going to do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so what's going to happen in the next 4 years? At least with this new guy, the worst will happen, things will remain the same. It can't get worse.
You know they'll remain the same with Cuomo.
Yeah. So I like unless the guy's a complete liar, which I don't think he is. I've spoken with him. I think the guy's sincere when he says he's going to make an attempt to keep business in New York and an attempt to cut the taxes.
Well, why wouldn't you do that?
Yeah. Well, hey, I hope he wins. I bought my plaque for my office door already. $6 it cost me. Hey, let me read something to you. You'll get a kick out of this. This is Paula Poundstone, the comedian, supposedly talking about me. Now, I've said some real bad things about Paula Poundstone. I don't find her funny.
What?
I don't find her funny. Comedians get upset if you tell them that they're not funny.
Okay.
But this is
because I don't know that we've mentioned her all that much.
I love this though. You got to hear me out on this.
Okay.
What I love about people in show business, and Paula Poundstone's barely in show business, but what I love, and I've said this before, none of them will come out and say a negative word. You can't find show business personalities to say a negative word about O.J. You can't even, during the Michael Jackson crisis.
You know what? They don't say anything bad about Bob Crane.
They don't say anything bad about anything. There is nobody in show business who steps forward and will ever say a bad word about anybody. Now, the only person that I ever read anything bad about, where people knock each other, is when it comes to me.
Mm-hmm.
Paula Poundstone, I don't think in her whole boring life has ever stood up and said, gee, Michael Jackson was around young boys. I think it was wrong. I don't like working. I'm sure she's worked with people she doesn't like, but she'll never say it. So Chauncey Hayden, once again, from Steppin' Out magazine, interviews Paula Poundstone, who I'm sure most of you don't even know who she is. She's a comic. She's boring, right, Paula?
Yes. Would you like me to do 20 minutes on Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, that's her act. She grabs like something that you see all the time, and she starts talking about it. Now, Pop-Tarts. Yeah, here she is. Here's Paula Poundstone.
This is my vest and my necktie and
yeah, she wears a vest, and all the comedians you wear vest and necktie now. Why, I don't know. They all dress like men.
There isn't a sexual bone in my body, and this way I won't be confused with Sharon Stone And
All right, so listen.
I think I'll break the fourth wall right now. And
Yeah. So what is it?
I hate to bust up your rap, but Libby Pataki's on the phone.
Oh, Libby. Oh. Well, excuse me 1 minute. I'll get back to Paula Poundstone. I got to read you what she said about me. Libby, did you? Mrs. Pataki. How are you?
Hi, Howard.
How are you?
Hi, Robin.
Good morning.
Hi, everybody.
Did you hear the rap I just did on your husband?
Yeah, I heard it. I've been listening to you.
Do you buy it?
Whenever George gets off the phone, I keep listening because he's got to go off somewhere.
Yes.
And I start laughing so hard my ribs are cracked.
Oh, excellent. I like that. Let me tell you something. I've never been introduced to you or anything, but I've got to tell you,
He's a big fan of yours.
I am a fan of beauty. I must admit, I'm a very shallow man.
You're a shallow man?
I am. I'm a shallow man, and I must tell you something. I am very attracted to certain women based on physical appearance alone. Now, I mean, this is the first time we're getting to talk.
Right, based on pictures in Newsday.
But I got to tell you something. You are some gorgeous woman. You have to be the sexiest political wife I've ever seen.
Well, I'll tell you, I get laughs from your comments all the time. I was up in Watertown about a week ago, and I was looking out at Canada. I mean, you couldn't get further out of New York than Watertown.
Right.
And I had gotten introduced as a Renaissance woman. And I stood up and I said, you know, I get called a lot of things on this campaign, and I'll answer to just about anything, but this morning I got called a piece of ass for about the 7th time in a row, so I'm kind of happy to be a Renaissance woman.
Yeah. See, young, fresh ideas. I like it.
You got to roll with anything you get called in these campaigns.
I got to tell you something. I'm thinking about your husband's campaign, and I'm thinking about it's been a very wacky campaign here in New York.
Totally.
And what's wacky about it is your husband getting criticized for hanging around with Al D'Amato, which is so absurd. You know that Giuliani, when he ran, or Cuomo runs, there are people who back him. There are politicians who back him.
They don't just wake up one morning and say, you know what, I think I'll run for governor.
Yeah.
And people, in the beginning of this race, before they even knew who George Pataki was, they all said, we are not going to vote for Mario Cuomo no matter what.
Yeah.
And now, like sheep, people are afraid of change. They think that this guy is going to get in office. I don't know what they think he's going to do.
Yeah, can you believe the pot calling the kettle black, though?
Yeah.
I mean, they're talking about puppets, and look at the puppets they are. I mean, they're on strings. It's just such a sham. The whole thing is such a sham.
It really is a sham. But the thing is that I'm going to back your husband. Aside from the fact he's going to make me commissioner of roads.
Well, I think this whole thing about commissioner is absolutely great.
Yes.
But here's what I think. You stand up there day after day. You call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You are up front and a stand-up guy for George, and he gives you a broom closet?
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
that's all he asked for. I mean,
the least he could do is give you a storage room.
I know. I mean, it's unbelievable what I have to beg for political
here's
patronage.
what I'm going to do for you, Howard.
Go ahead.
I'm going to find you a storage closet. I'm going to move all the paper cups out of the way. I'm going to move all the, the coffee filters. I'm going to rip out some shelves.
Yes.
I'm going to put in a little desk, and the phone will have to be on the wall, because there just won't be enough room.
Can I ask you a question?
And I'm going to make sure you don't suffocate, okay?
Look, thank you. Let me ask you a really serious question.
Okay.
I'm sure that you and George were in bed last night discussing this.
Well, yeah.
You were
absolutely.
in bed with George last night?
Pillow talk.
Really? You guys share a bedroom. You don't have separate bedrooms, do you?
Not yet.
You guys are very much in love, true?
Right. Well, I would hope so after all this.
And certainly you... I bet you were laying there. Were you laying there in a peignoir?
Not lately.
What do you sleep? Can I ask what you sleep in? Is that a wrong thing to ask?
King size bed.
A clean size bed? I know. I mean.
What do you wear?
What do you wear? Do you wear?
Oh no, I sleep in a king size bed, Howard. That's as far as I go.
Oh, that's as far as you go. But you would wear a sexy nightie for George. I mean, he's a good man.
Especially if he wins.
Yeah, but he takes his contact lenses out at night, and he's blind as a bat.
Well, that's always. I do that with my wife. I take my glasses off, and I don't know who I'm in the sack with. So all right. Let me get this straight. What you are saying is that if I am made a commissioner.
Right.
And your husband wins.
Right.
You would see to it that I would get some sort of office. I would never even be there, you understand?
Let's be fair here.
Right. I'm going out on a limb here.
Sure.
He's behind in the polls, and I'm coming out, and I'm saying, hey, I'm for George Pataki.
You're up front.
I'm up front about it. Why not? So you are saying that your husband can't say this. You're saying that I would have a little office there.
At least a storage closet.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, that's very good.
No.
Where are you right now?
Fair.
Where are you right now?
I'm home in my office.
So you have an office in the house?
Yeah, I have a little office. I got a lot of fax machines. I got all these high-tech things,
She sounds like Jackie's wife.
Real fancy.
And let me ask you this. You say you have an office, so you're actively campaigning.
Oh, absolutely. 12 hours a day. I mean, we are out there like stormtroopers. Absolutely.
How much do you weigh? Can I ask you that?
How much do I weigh?
Yes.
Well, I haven't been on a scale lately.
But I would say you weigh about, can I guess?
Sure.
How tall are you, 5'7"?
5'10.5".
Wow. Ooh,
Another
la
tall girl.
George met you at the beach, huh?
Yeah, in the water.
Body surfing.
In the waves.
What were you wearing? Were you wearing a bikini?
I was wearing a bikini.
Oh, you are so hot. I need a picture to stare at of you.
You didn't get my letter? I sent you a picture.
You did?
But I couldn't find a pen that worked. I was going to say to Howard, thanks, you're a great guy. So, I mean...
I didn't get the letter because we probably thought it was a joke.
No, I couldn't find a pen, so I just kind of scratched, thanks, Libby. That's all I put on it. But at least you'll know it's from me.
So you were at the beach. How old were you when he met you?
I was about 20, I guess.
So you're at the beach body surfing, and he obviously is bowled over by your beauty. I mean,
no, he couldn't see me. I was in the water.
Oh, I see. Were you a model at one point in your life?
No.
Really?
No, I went to college. I didn't go in for modeling.
And you married young, huh?
And, I didn't see George either. I just saw his head. But I liked his head.
Right. You said, hey,
for all I knew, he could have been 4'2", but I still liked his head.
You didn't have any idea?
No, I had no idea.
And you walk out of the water, a 5'10" statuesque beauty, I mean bombshell, and you walk out and he sees you, and then what, does he ask you out on a date?
He sees me and I don't think he had his contacts in.
Right.
He said, well, see you later.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was it for that day.
And did you talk in the water and stuff?
And then the next day we're back in the water again.
Oh, you mean you just by chance you happened to see him?
We just kept doing this all the time. We were the only two loonies in the entire beach who were surfing in a hurricane.
And did he have Yale tattooed on his chest so he could pick up girls and impress them?
He's not the tattoo type.
He's not?
Not yet.
I'm going to get one. Anyway, so you come out of the water again, and now he has a chance to look you over, and obviously your beauty stuns him.
Well, I don't know about that. You're getting carried away here.
Were you in college at this point?
Yeah, I was a college girl.
Where were you going to college?
They used to call me Surfer Girl.
Surfer Girl.
All his friends used to call me Surfer Girl because they never saw me with regular clothes. They just thought I was always surfing.
So you were the type of girl who used to just run around in little skimpy bathing suits all the time?
I just was body surfing. I mean, I never, ever sunbathed.
Oh,
I just was in the ocean all the time.
And did he come on to you in the water? Did he try for cheap feels or anything?
He was a straight. George is a really straight guy. He's a decent guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, every guy gets a little indecent every once in a while.
Yeah.
How old was he at the time?
He was 26.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the right age.
Because he was already finished with college.
Oh, yeah. He had
you know what happened one day? We were body surfing so long, some slimeball was walking along the beach and stole all my clothes.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah, so George says, you want to go over to this place? There's this place in the Hamptons called the Cat Baloo.
Mm-hmm.
So we went over to this place, and I was in my bathing suit. So
really?
I walked into this bar.
And every guy is turning around.
Well, I had to leave. I mean, I'm not going to stay in a bar.
I mean, you are beautiful and well endowed, may I say? May I say that?
I don't know about that.
Oh, I've seen. You're very, very luscious. So all of a sudden you walk into a bar, and George, of course, is telling you every minute how he's going to be a lawyer and everything.
Yeah.
Because
wasn't he already a lawyer?
Well, he says to me, what's your phone number? And I said, here's my number, and he writes it down on his hand, And I didn't see him again after that because, of course, he goes home and washes his hands. I mean, that's how unimportant all this stuff was. Meanwhile, I have to tell you, Howard, he had a girlfriend.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. And
really?
know what else?
What?
I had a boyfriend.
Oh, you had a boyfriend. Oh, really?
I mean, we're pretty straight people. We weren't going to mess around.
But you were attracted to him because of his powerful position. He was about to be a lawyer.
It was going to happen.
It was not so much a physical thing. It was more a... financial thing, too. I mean,
right, yeah.
Well, I mean, he was a happening guy. He was on his way up, right?
Yeah, he was a young associate. He'd just gotten off the Rockefeller campaign.
Of course.
He had a nice profile.
Oh, yeah, he had a whole thing going.
Yeah, I mean,
and now he's walking around with her. Libby is really hot,
together.
guys. I mean, I would say 5'10". I'm going to guess 127 pounds.
Who, George or me?
You. No, George about 165.
Well, you're absolutely right, 128.
Am I right?
How do you do this?
I was off a pound.
He used to work in the circus.
Yeah.
Are you a psychic?
Yeah, I am incredible. I'd say 127, 128, 36, 24, 38.
I don't know.
Pretty close?
Close enough.
Pretty close?
Close enough.
Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, what I would do with you. I could become the governor.
With you behind him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
well, I'll tell you are saying so many nice things about George. The bit about being, a Vietnam vet.
Yes.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, but I just threw that in. I'll help him.
Yeah. No,
you got to lie
I'll tell you what. He's not a war hero, okay? That was my dad. My dad was a real war hero. But George is definitely a veteran.
Yes.
I mean, he's no coward. Huh?
He got stabbed in the back last week. So
really?
And he lived to tell.
What do you mean he got stabbed in the back?
Well, our friend in Europe.
Oh, you mean like that? Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, and you know what? You know what? He had on a bulletproof vest, and he kept right on walking.
Yeah, they kept twisting the knife.
He's doing fine.
Well, anyway, listen. Here's my point. I'll say this to you. May I call you Libby?
Sure.
And by the way, if George wins, he has promised me that I could stand next to you on Inauguration Day and comfort you.
Because you'll be kind of teary.
Yeah, and you'll be teary.
I think I'll be kind of happy.
Can you imagine me standing there?
There'll be tears of joy, yes.
Can you imagine I'm standing there with George and you, and I'm up there and I'm comforting you? Oh, would that be a
I'll
scene?
be crying tears of joy.
It'll be outrageous. And I believe that your husband is sincere when he says he will make me commissioner. He won't be like Chrissy Todd Whitman and forget me.
No, as long as you don't ask for any money.
No, I don't want any money.
Good.
I'm used to not asking for money. I work here.
Well, I'm sincere in telling you you're going to have more than a broom closet.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate that. And let me say something. If your husband wins and I'm there that day, that he takes, he swears in,
right,
I can expect a kiss from you?
You can get a kiss, but you're not going to hold the Bible.
No.
Okay, so let's not get carried away here.
I will be able to kiss you on the lips?
I don't know.
I believe I will.
You probably will. That's not to say I'll give you permission.
Imagine.
If you want the Bible back, you'll have to.
Robin, imagine it's Inauguration Day. We're standing there up on the stage, and he's being sworn in and the whole thing. And all of a sudden, the cameras are watching, and all of a sudden, Mrs. Pataki is being tackled onto the floor by me, and she's, fighting me off.
That's right.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine the scene?
I could see all the camera pictures going that way.
All of a sudden, you see me, and I'm just kissing her, and then all of a sudden, the kiss is lingering.
It becomes a wrestling
And she
match.
starts to push, and then somehow we trip and fall, and we go crashing down onto the floor.
And the next day, instead of George being up there in the paper,
I ruin everything.
You on the floor with
that'd
Libby.
be great. Oh, me and Libby.
Hell of a way to get press, Howard.
Well, it'll be fun, believe me, and you'll love it. Believe me, you haven't been with a man in a long time other than your husband.
After this is over, I'm definitely going to be ready for a good time.
Yeah, oh yes.
No question about that.
Well, I'll tell you, I'll just leave you with this thought. As I've said to people, you can't be afraid of change. I believe that, look, I am not.
Change is good.
I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I look at the situation and I say this: if people are really fed up with Mario, and I don't say that Mario is a horrible person. It's just it's become stagnant.
It's enough time.
The state is not really attracting new business, and taxes are through the roof, and then traffic is awful, and the death penalty is kind of a weird issue at this point because we're just stacking up the prisons and there's no recourse. And I'll tell you something: if one of my kids was killed by some maniac, I'd want some revenge.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, the other day I had this security guy with me, and he was in a drug shootout, drug pushers. It was a shootout. He was busting a ring somewhere. He got a bullet in the jaw.
Yeah.
His whole right face is paralyzed.
Yeah, what happens to the guy who did it?
He was just about to black out. He thought he was a goner. I mean, he thought it was all over.
Yeah.
And the last thought he remembers having in his mind is, that blankety-blank of a blankety-blank isn't going to do anything, and I'm dying.
Right. You're right.
And, he told me this story, and I got tears in my eyes, and I thought, this man was ready to jump in front of a truck to save me.
Right.
And what do we do for him?
Nothing.
What kind of justice does he get?
You are turning me on.
I was so upset.
You have some rap yourself going.
Well,
there.
I'll tell you, I hear a lot of stories, Howard. I'm all over the lot. And
you are not only beautiful, you are the excellent governor's wife.
I just feel that the poor people in this place have had to put up with so much.
You should be governor. Forget George.
I just really feel bad for people. And when people say, "What do you want to do?" I want to help people. I don't want to get up there and act like some.
Well, then we'll get two for the price of one here.
Yeah.
Can I compliment you for a second?
Sure.
You are as smart and sexy as Fran Shea, the head of the E channel. What do you think of that?
She doesn't know Fran. I don't.
Well, you don't know her,
that
but
is
you
a
can.
compliment.
So how long did it take you before you married George? What, like 4 years?
I had to finish school.
And the two of you did not become lovers until you got married? Did you wait till your wedding night?
Well, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. No, we're so clean. I mean,
Are you kidding me? You guys waited till your wedding night?
Hey, Howard, you can think whatever you want.
She's
Libby,
got kids to raise.
There's
Howard.
no way. Oh, you don't want the kids to know?
Well, no, that's
you're like me and my wife?
I got a copy of this tape.
Me and my wife have created a sexual
I know,
past.
you've changed everything, haven't you?
We are like the people who stepped off onto Plymouth Rock at this point. You should see it. Mommy, Daddy, did you have sex beforehand?
Never.
Absolutely not.
Oh, never. I never. I mean, marijuana, none of that.
You didn't even kiss.
God,
I mean, we were so lily white, it was disgusting. My 15-year-old says, "Mom, you got to be kidding me."
I do believe you, though. Are you really for real? You waited?
Well, yeah, sure.
No kidding.
We're decent people.
Oh, man.
Believe it or not, there are still good people out there.
Yeah, you
Really?
passed through a very treacherous time to be doing that.
But I'll bet you once you got married, you made up for lost time.
Well, let's put it this way, Howard. You can say anything, so I'll say anything.
Exactly. Well, listen, I got to tell you, listen, there's something honorable about holding out to your wedding night. I don't say anything. But I thought something would have happened in the water with all that surfing. But
well, you know, the only way to do it is the right way.
well, listen, good luck on the campaign as the race narrows down. We will see what happens. I think maybe people will not be so afraid, and they will
See
vote
you
for your
in
husband.
Albany. Let's be positive.
Yeah, let's be positive.
I'll
I
tell
think you're going to win.
You've been great. You've been really great.
Well, I'm not afraid of change.
No.
People are so insecure. They've been complaining for 12 years, and now they got a chance to change
You know
things.
what I think happened? I think when Mario heard that George was for term limits, he went into a panic.
Maybe that was it.
You know?
I don't know. But listen, you sit tight, all right? And I'll console you no matter what happens.
Okay.
All
And
right.
don't worry, you'll be up there. I'll have 2 security people on you, but you'll be up there.
Thank you, Libby. May I call you Libby?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and
Bye-bye.
keep an eye out for my letter, okay?
I certainly will. I hope it's a swim shot kind of thing.
It's a thank you note.
Thank you. Thank you, Libby.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I wonder what she's wearing right now. This is some hot
King
broad.
size bed.
Now, she's articulate. Don't let it fool you. She's also got that sexy body.
Oh, what are you saying? That a brain cannot be sexy?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely not.
You got to see pictures of this. Hubba, hubba.
5'10".
5'10", statuette.
Oh, shut up, Fred.
Red.
All of a
Supermodel.
sudden,
Anybody got a picture of her? I need to see it.
It's tall day here.
I love a tall woman.
She's pretty, too, right?
I'm a big gork. I like to see him tall.
Any pictures?
Not today. They should put her in the morning.
Forgot to ask her cup size. What is it, about a C? How'd you like how I bagged that weight right down to the pound?
What was she?
You're amazing.
127.
That impressed her.
B+.
Oh, she's a C. Come on, I'm talking about bras, Robin. You gotta be a man. Let me mix it up.
She said she sent a picture.
Yeah, C.
Talking to the governess like that.
Yeah.
Think your husband will be president? You got a lot of good ideas.
I like when Libby mentioned pot and Jackie Puppet started.
I know, he went off. And she wasn't talking about that kind of pot. She was
Right.
saying the pot called in the kettle black.
Make pot legal and make DWI a misdemeanor. Oh. I'm a pisser.
All right.
Back yourself up.
Laugh. It's like laughing becomes angry.
You all suck.
Yeah, all right.
Millions of people laughing in their cars, and I'm playing the 3 lifelike statues.
All right, let's take a break from Jackie Puppet. All right, we'll take a break and we'll be back right after these. I want to do some karaoke to that song.
Karaoke.
I like karaoke. But karaoke, they never have any good songs to sing to.
No. All that middle of the road stuff.
Yeah, Howard Stern does the music of Metallica, karaoke. I think people would like that. I think that's an album I'm thinking of putting out.
All that Billy Joel and Air Supply.
Hey, we got a million things to get to. I mean, I want to simultaneously take phone calls and read you every one of these things that I have in front of me. All right, first of all, here's a memo. I'm just going to read
Wait a
everything.
minute. You started the Paula Poundstone story.
All right, I'm going to work into it. Just give me. I got a rhythm here. I got a rhythm. Here's a memo from E! Entertainment addressed to me, but I would want to share this with everyone on the show. We have some new affiliates for the E! Network.
Oh.
Affiliate after affiliate coming in because people are calling their cable companies and complaining that they don't get the E! Show.
Excellent. Where are we now affiliating?
Los Angeles, we just picked up four new locations in Orange County, Anaheim, Long Beach, and Los Angeles. Century Cable, Cablevision Industries, Multivision Cable, and Dimension Cable. In Philly now we're on, we have a new launch in Philly, Greater Media, Channel 62. And in Dallas, another new launch, TCI of the Metroplex, Channel 18B in Dallas. Whatever that. These don't sound like channels, they sound like radio stations. Channel 60 in Euless. Channel 60, I think that is a radio station.
Well, you know, it's cable. They go all the way up.
Well, anyway, at least it's there now and you can get it.
Just keep looking.
Yeah, your cable company will keep telling you they can't do anything about adding it, but they can. Believe me, they can. All right, so that I can get rid of. Here is Playboy magazine. Gary Shandling said something nice. It's something, at least not negative, about me in Playboy.
Well, why are you qualifying?
Well, I think that anything that isn't negative is a positive.
What did he say?
Because I hold Gary Shandling up there as one of the funniest guys. And
until I saw him in that Warren Beatty movie. But go
well, yeah, that was a mistake. He didn't write that. He's just off the wall now and thinks he can act.
Could make anybody unfunny, I think.
Gary's forgetting that he's a stand-up comic and he thinks he's an actor now.
Well, give it up.
Yeah. The interviewer says to Gary Shandling, I like this question. The interviewer, a real nice guy. He says, You are also friendly with Howard Stern. What's his appeal?
Ooh. Well, we know the question isn't positive.
Shandling says, he's developed a style. He's got a specific point of view. To a large degree, you get his stream of consciousness. To a large degree, you get his stream of consciousness. Howard, it sounds to me like he's thinking a lot here what to say.
Yeah, I think he's working on this one.
Howard once said to me off camera that he doesn't edit himself in his head when he's on the radio, so anything he sees or hears in life could be repeated. And that could be interesting, that can be funny, or that can be hurtful. That's what makes it so appealing. I've heard him go over the line, and I thought it was too easy and too low, and I've heard him be funny. Underlying all that, you see a pretty nice guy sort of laughing at himself. So I took that as a nice compliment, even though it could have been more gushing, but...
Well, I think he was taken aback by the question.
Yeah, it threw him. It obviously threw him. Because at first he didn't make any sense.
Yeah. In his defense, he was not ready for that one.
Well, it's better than the crap Letterman says about me, but then calls me to come on his show all the time. Paula Poundstone, who, again, a celebrity, barely a celebrity, a comedian, a third-rate one at that. I see her on all these shows now. She runs around in the audience with a microphone trying to make things happen with the audience.
Oh, yeah, and that really worked.
Yeah, that's her big thing.
Up overhead are the sandbags.
What?
These are sandbags up overhead, I think.
Oh, you're showing us around the room?
Can you get a camera on these?
Yeah.
Yes, they're filled with sand. How many people hate to fly?
There's 3 people raising their hands.
Why do they call it rush hour when nothing seems to move? Ever notice everything? By the way, this is my comedy stool, so I can do 10 minutes on my cat.
It's sort of that kind of act.
And, well, I'm out of inert, harmless subjects. And, by the way, Howard Stern is a son of a bitch and a scum.
Right. So, again, you never see a girl like this in her act, on interviews.
Doesn't talk about people.
Doesn't talk about anything.
You guys have been great.
Yeah.
Night.
She doesn't talk about anything that is controversial. She never I never saw a girl like her come out and say...
Doesn't talk about any real situation.
Nothing. So Chauncey asks her, hey, Paula, what about Howard Stern? Want the exact question?
Yeah, yes. What is...
I don't have the exact... It's basically, you know, how do you feel about Howard Stern?
Okay.
She says, the radio is not a place to view your opinions.
What?
First of all, the sentence is completely wacky. And by the way, I know Chauncey tapes these things, so he's just transcribing.
Right, to view your opinions.
The radio is not a place to view your opinions. I believe it's to air your opinions, but... Now, can you imagine the radio is not a place to...
Where would you air your opinions if not on the radio?
Here's a performer who airs her opinions, as lame as they are, on stage. I guess on stage is the only time they'll do it.
But they have cameras on her. Somebody could have a microphone.
Now, listen to the next sentence. You just can't say anything you want to on radio or television. That's a fact. That's always been a fact. I don't know what he was fined for, but I assume it was something lewd. This is a performer who, imagine if they took away her right to say things. What a nitwit. I don't know what he was fined for, but I assume it was something lewd. Howard Stern may have a wonderful argument for all I know, but it's all the most self-serving purpose. This guy could give a S about free speech. Who gives a S about Howard Stern? He doesn't care about my right to say anything or Chauncey Hayden's right to say anything. Do you? Of course I don't. So what? What does that got to do with anything?
If you have free speech, wouldn't everybody else be served?
Of course. Do you think he cares about your rights? He has no interest in the Constitution. The only interest Howard Stern has is in himself. He's a geek.
Oh, boy.
So she finally...
He's a geek.
Yeah, talk about geeks. So first of all, the only reason she's saying this is because I've been bad-mouthing her. Second of all, because comedians are just, they call up all the time and want to get on this show, and we don't let them on, and they get pissed off. And they never say anything bad about anybody. Comedians today are simpering wimps. The reason they're all dull and all these comedy shows are going off the air where the comedian stands up against a brick wall, they never say anything of substance. All they talk about is airline food.
Observations.
Observational humor.
Have you been flying lately?
Do you see these people who fly?
Everything's been observed.
Yeah, observed.
There's nothing left to observe.
Look at that tie. They might as well get up and read the menu from the restaurant they're performing at. That is why.
Have you been watching commercials lately?
Yeah.
No.
Can you believe these commercials? I mean, what is left to observe?
And these talk shows.
Yeah. And how about that Oprah? Hey, isn't cement hard? I mean, what are you going to observe anymore?
Isn't traffic bad?
Say something that means something to someone. So finally, she's going to now speak out her mind on Howard Stern. Big, brave Paula. She's so kooky. Oh, she hideous.
Well, after, she made so much sense, I don't know why anybody would listen to any other of her observations.
You can't say anything you want on the radio.
Yeah.
It's always a known fact.
Yeah. Well, Kenny G will sleep a lot better tonight.
There's a million questions. They could ask her about Hitler. She would have no bad words to say. Nothing. Jay Leno is good. Beverly Hills 90210 is good. This one's good. President Clinton's good. This one's the only one.
Good but you. And she knows so much about you. You don't care about anybody else.
Right. What does she know about me?
She didn't even know what you were fined for, but she's willing to comment.
Yeah. I don't know what he was fined for, but I'm sure it was lewd. What's wrong with lewd? What do you think? He's going to kill somebody? All right.
Just interesting how people will shoot off their mouths about you with no knowledge whatsoever. Everything else they got to know about.
Yeah. This you don't know.
Well, I don't know about that. But
hey,
Howard, we don't need to know.
For the TV show, you want to see something that just came through? This is the most offensive thing I've gotten. This is the... they're calling this... I guess some listener put it together. It wasn't put out by the Pez company. It is the...
I've seen that. Go ahead.
It is the Nicole Simpson Pez dispenser.
Yeah. Kind of loose at the neck.
Loses the head. Yeah. Put your Pez
I hadn't seen an actual one. I'd seen a drawing of it.
Oh, you haven't seen the actual one?
No, no spring, in that neck. Terrible.
Very nice. Woman's gone, and that's it.
That's what people are doing.
All right. Let me take a phone call here. Let's go to New York. New York, you're on the air. You're on the air in New York.
Hello. Yeah.
I'm so horny, I just did something to the Pez dispenser. Oh, yeah. Hi-oh.
Now I know you're making things up.
There you go.
Howard.
Yes.
I'm standing on line at Webster Hall Saturday night. I've been dying to tell you this. Waiting on line for I don't know how long, an hour. That Bill Maher, you don't like that guy, right?
Nothing great.
Well, anyway, he walks up to the front of the line with a bunch of his crew and everything else, like they're trying to get in the club, and they turn the guy away. I tell you, this guy looked like 3 cents waiting for change. He must have felt like the biggest jerk.
Yeah, I like guys who walk up to these clubs and
now
they figure...
we don't stand in line.
We don't stand in line. I'm Bill Maher. I'm on Comedy Central.
You're lucky to have me here.
Nobody knows who he is.
I know.
And they're delusional, and they embarrass themselves. He probably said to his friends, watch this.
Yeah.
Right?
I was thinking the same thing.
Did you love it?
Oh, I loved it. I was heckling the guy.
What'd you say to him?
I said, tell him a joke, maybe he'll let you in. But I figured, they'll definitely turn him away.
So what happened? He walked away and that was it?
Yeah, he turned around and he didn't know what to say. He was looking at his friends like, well...
You know what you say when you see something like that?
What?
You say, hey, Stuttering John walks right in. How's that?
I kept telling my friend, I said, oh, my God, I got to call Howard Monday. I'm dying to tell him this. I've been trying to get through. He looked like the biggest jerk.
Ah, that's beautiful. Thank you.
All right, Howard.
I love stories like that.
See you later.
That's a good guy right there. That's a good story.
Everybody wants to be a star.
Everyone's a big shot. Everybody knows so much. That's right, Jackie. Orlando, you're on the air.
Hi, Howard.
How are you?
What I wanted to find out was, in the October issue of Playboy, they said you were going to have an interview in November and nothing happened. Do you know what the story was behind that?
I haven't read that. Let me...
people have been faxing me. I didn't know what this was about.
Yeah, in the back. Robin, you know on the back page where they tell you what's coming next month?
What's coming up, right.
Yeah.
And there was a thing in there about it that said there's going to be another interview. I mean, I remember the one back in April
No, that's not true. I haven't had any
You
interview.
hadn't done another interview?
Well, if you get the October issue, you get a chance. Look in the back page.
Is that the one with Bo Derek?
No. Trying to think who the heck that was. But it's in there,
Family
you know.
interview?
And then when the November issue came out, nothing. It was like maybe they goofed.
Yeah, it must have been a goof.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh well, that was the only other question I had was, do you remember? Have you ever watched the show about the Alaskan?
No, I don't watch that.
You don't watch that? Well, you know,
Northern Exposure? Northern Exposure?
Yeah, that one. Oh, you
got to yell with this guy. You know, you got to word it. Yeah, I can't. Northern Exposure?
Yeah, that one.
I don't watch that.
Okay, well, anyway, the guy that's on there is Barry Corbin. He was doing.
I said I don't watch that show. He's got to continue anyway.
So now he's going to tell you the whole episode.
Yeah, I got to listen to an episode of Northern Exposure. He's yelling into the phone like that.
But a lot of people had faxed me to tell you to comment on the statement in Playboy that you were going to be in an upcoming issue.
No, I don't know anything
what
about
they were talking about.
I don't know anything about
All right. Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Thank you. I still have not read about Michael Landon's wife.
That is a brilliant story. And
I know.
You must do it.
And I have a list.
Right now.
And I have a list here of African Americans from Detroit who we could ask about why they burned down Detroit on Hell Night.
They won't even remember Hell Night by the time you get to them.
Maybe I should try one of these numbers.
Yes.
All right, let me see if I can
I was
do that.
thinking about that today. I said it'd be so far from Hell Night, we won't know what it was.
All right, let me take this call from New Orleans, and then I'll dial one of these phones randomly.
All right.
And find out why black people are burning down Detroit. Yes, New Orleans, you're on the air.
Tom Giussano sucks.
That was, that sounded like Captain Jenks.
It did sound like Captain James.
He's getting desperate. But he's right.
But I don't know what in what sense he meant.
All right, I'm just going to pick a name here randomly.
What name are you going to pick? Are you saying Jackie? Jackie sounds like a dial tone?
Yeah. In fact, that's the new dial tone for phones now. You can...
Busy signal.
Give me the busy signal.
And the dial tone?
All right, I got a challenge for make the sound when the phone's off the hook for a long time.
There it is. All right, let me just find a name here.
Tell us what you're picking.
Washington. That's got to be black, right? In
Probably.
Detroit? Okay. All the blacks named after presidents. President Quivers, all of them, right?
Don't you remember President Quivers?
Why do you think so many black people have the names of presidents?
Maybe they were slave owners?
Exactly. I didn't want to say it. I'm glad you did. I'm going to ask this woman to come on the air with us and answer some of our questions, and maybe we could even send her a prize or something. I don't have a prize, but I'll find one. I'll send her a couple of Why does that busy signal have to be so annoying? Can't they come up with a nice, soothing, busy signal?
Yeah, why do they have to irritate you because
Yeah.
the line is busy?
Busy. You know, it's just,
Hang up!
Busy, call back, later.
oh, so annoying. Make sure. All right. Oh, that's too funny.
Jackie makes all noises.
Yeah. If the whole world could just be Jackie noises. Ma-da-dee-dee-dee-dum.
I'm ready, dial. Sorry, you have reached a number that is no.
A lot of these numbers are no longer around.
That old bill collector.
All right, here we go. I'll keep trying until I get one, okay, Robin?
Would you please?
Yes, absolutely, I am persistent. Shut up.
I'm sorry. All the phones in Detroit are melted.
Oh, what's going on?
in Detroit. Bail bondsman.
Oh, I got it now. I've been dialing the wrong area code.
Oh, I knew there had to be something wrong.
John.
What?
John. Bowie. John said he checked every one of these numbers yesterday.
All right. Let me just handle this. I had a little accident.
It was Howard's fault.
It was my fault. I accept responsibility. Do I have to dial 1?
Yes.
All right. That could be the other problem. Da-da-dee-da-dum. Phone bits are tough.
Use a phone?
The hardest part about being funny is getting through to people.
Big dope, Gary.
I'm thinking about Libby Pataki and me. Let me handle this. Shut up, you knuckleheads.
That's what it is.
I know.
Hey, motion is dial 1.
What is this?
Hello?
Yeah?
Yes, hi. This is the Howard Stern radio show calling. Can I speak to you for a second on the air?
I'm busy right now. I'm getting ready to go.
It'll take 2 seconds. I just have a question. Is it be all right?
I don't know about 2 seconds, because I'm that's why I didn't...
Please?
All right.
Just a second. All right, thanks. It's just for a radio program. I'm just calling random. I'm calling randomly to find out what happened on in Detroit on Hell Night, the so-called Hell Night for Halloween. Why are so many people burning down things on Halloween night?
She says that's not a 2-second answer.
Wrong question.
Now, I noticed something... I noticed something when you were talking to that lady. You didn't say black people.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to ease her into it. You got to hook them in a little. Then I'll work into it.
Robin, if she hung up for people in general, what is she going to say to black people?
I might as well get it in.
Robin, remember, this is
Make her hang up for cause.
This is like going fishing, you know? And you got a lot of angry fish.
Fishing for rage.
Right.
Black Ridge.
Let's try the bottom one. I think it's a great name.
Okay.
Who is that?
Doesn't matter. I'm not going to say the guy's name.
Oh.
Baba
But we're
Booey's
not in Detroit.
La-da-dee-dum, da-da-da-dum. La-da-da-da-da-da-dee. Nothing like dialing, Robin. La-dee.
Yeah, one of these days you're going to get it down.
Should I pretend to be black when I do this? Maybe it'll be better.
Hey,
hello, I'm calling from...
He doesn't want to say the word black. He wants to do that.
Is this Motown? Hello, I'm calling from a radio station.
Check the rest of that.
Yes, hello. I'm calling from a radio station. I was wondering if you could spend a moment on the air with us just to answer a question or two.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hi. Thank you for joining us. I just have a question. We're doing a survey. In Detroit, they're having a lot of trouble, obviously, about the...
Hell Night.
Hell Night. Are you aware of this?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you believe people are, burning down their homes and burning down different areas in Detroit?
For the insurance.
Oh, you believe it's for insurance?
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Even the abandoned buildings?
I said that is like people that don't have nothing to do.
Right. They have a lot of free time. But why do they burn down their own communities? I could understand if they went out and burned down, let's say, the white community or something. But why would they burn down their own community?
I can't explain that because I really can't explain that one.
Do you know anybody who participates in Hell Night?
No.
Has anybody ever heard of the game Scrabble? Instead of running out and doing...
Categories, I heard, is a good game.
Yes. I mean, it's a problem we're trying to figure out on the radio. That's what we're trying to figure out. Why people are burning down their own homes.
Well, I really don't have no idea.
So you're against it?
Very much so.
And have you seen anybody doing it?
No,
Was
there any fires in your area?
In your area?
Not as I was home, but not as I know.
Because this seemed to be going on a lot in the black community.
Every year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I would only wish that people would not do this.
Well, me too.
Yes. Well, thank you for the call.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye. I think she thought I was black.
I don't know what.
Now, hold on.
You slipped in and out.
I know.
When you said, now at the survey.
Now, the black. Yeah, I don't know. Now, hold on there. Hello there. Well, I was trying not to be like,
Survey doesn't have a black accent?
I was trying to just be a little bit black, Like I was a guy on the radio who would, talk to
Yeah, but your survey came out very white. Yeah.
Well, I was practicing.
We've been doing a survey.
Hello, we've been doing a survey. If I thought a dog like this.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Dead right.
Why not wait to the winter when we need the heat? Should I try? That person didn't obviously know.
No.
What was going on?
Didn't know at all. Interesting theories, though. Insurance and then nothing to do.
All right, let me try one more number. It's working out well because we're learning something. I'm not sure what. But it's a question that one must ask themselves.
Do you think if you have a phone, you're probably not aware of Hell Night?
Well, I believe that everyone is aware of it who lives in Detroit.
I meant in participating in it and why it would occur.
Right. Well, let's. Who knows, Robin? That's another question I can't answer. La da dee dee da dum. Let me just ask this person to participate. As you know, Robin.
As a law, we have
to always ask participation.
Have to abide by the law here.
The laws of the land. Who would have guessed that blacks in Detroit were insured? Our blacks aren't insured here. Well, we get an answering machine. You think I should still be black, or should I just be myself?
Well, you will see how it works. Start out black, and
then I'll switch it to white. Okay.
Switch, you do it.
I'll be multilingual. La da dee dee da dum da 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 dum. La da dee 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 da da dum. La dum da 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 dee dee.
You got another number, or are we just going to listen to you sing?
No, I'm dialing a number. I'm blocking out the number by singing.
You just were singing an awful long time.
Oh, sorry, Robin. You didn't like my song? That's the song I'm working on. We're releasing on my new album. I'll start out talking like this. Yeah, hi, this is Howard Stern radio program. I'm wondering if we could speak to you for a moment on the air about the situation in Detroit. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can we ask you a couple of questions for the radio? Just about Detroit?
Yeah.
Thank you. How are you, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about, the topic today is about Hell Night and what goes on in Detroit during the Halloween ceremonies. And why do you think people are burning down their own communities? Do you have any thoughts on this?
I figured they ain't got no sense.
Exactly. Did you see anybody doing this?
No, I didn't.
And it upsets you too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like an awful lot of people don't have any sense in Detroit.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad for the community, and that's what we're discussing today. You know,
how do you think you should stop it?
How can we stop it?
Well, that's a question.
Now, that is a good question.
What's the question?
You know, I'll tell you something. Years ago, in the Halloween ceremony, people used to stay at home and carve up... Trick or treat or carve up pumpkins.
Yeah.
Right.
But nowadays, you see... Fires. And it's upsetting me and the community.
That's right.
It should be trick or treat and not a fire.
That's right.
So, if you you sound like a very reasonable gentleman. And,
do you know anybody who does these
heinous
burnings?
No, I really don't.
Well, I was
just... did, you know what I mean? I would try to help to stop it.
Would you report it to the police?
Yes, I would.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of brothers and sisters in our community...
Are not reporting crimes? Is that what you're saying?
Are not reporting the crime to the police.
Right, I know that.
And let's face it, there have been instances where the police come in and do invoke some form of brutality.
Yes.
And this is the danger of calling the police.
I have lost your train of thought. What are you saying?
Well, I'm saying that if you call the police, it's going to...
Right there, a lot of them, you know what I mean, they seem to be afraid to report it.
Right.
Because they think, you know what I mean, it might do something to them.
The police.
They will find out, yeah.
You know, you can't outlaw matches. You got to do something about it, but there's nothing to do. And this is our own communities that are being burned down.
Right.
So that's the problem here. It wouldn't be so bad if it was burning down somebody else's communities.
Oh, please.
No, I'm saying I don't advocate burning anything, but I'm saying...
It really doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It does.
Let people drive at least to Ohio and burn something there. I mean, why are they burning down Detroit? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there is no answer, is there?
No, I often think about, that when they had the riots here.
Excuse me?
And, they did all that burning and whatnot.
It's wrong.
They just burnt,
Did you see any burning?
Yeah. At the time?
Yeah.
Well, I saw a lot of brain, but now who was doing it, you understand? I don't know.
Exactly. I don't either, but I just saying.
Because half of the time, you know what I mean, I was even afraid to stick my head out the door.
Exactly, because if you stick your head out the door, your head could get chopped off. You're darn right.
Right.
Well, this is the society that we live in. All right, well, we were just trying to solve the problem and kick it around with some people in the Detroit area. I would like to thank you for joining me.
Well, I hope, you know what I mean, that if something could be did about it.
Well, we're going to have tomorrow's topic. Let me ask you, do you think O.J. is guilty or innocent?
Do I think he's guilty or innocent?
O.J.
I don't think he's guilty myself.
You don't?
No.
I agree with you.
No, I don't think.
Because it could be a setup. What do you think happened? What do you think happened?
Well, I don't know. My opinion, you know what I mean. They just trying to, you know what I mean, get all the money that they can out of it. You know. You know
They might be trying to get the money out of him. I never heard that before, but I think it could be a setup of some kind.
Well, that's where the setup come in at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They set him up to get the money.
Set up, yeah.
To get the money, the lawyer.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting, because, you got a rich brother there.
That is a new theory.
According to what I read in the newspaper, there's a rich brother worth $10 million. Now, there's a lot of money.
And it's almost gone.
It's almost all gone. How could that money be gone so fast?
Well, when they get to, stripping I don't know, monks one over there, I actually, you know what I mean, it's a kind of a long story. And I have,
Exactly.
A different opinion about it.
Lawyers are expensive. I'm not saying no, but...
Yeah.
Does it make you feel better that one of his lawyers is black?
Not me, it don't. See, you don't understand.
I'm asking the man on the phone.
Well, that's true. This is a survey of our audience.
Well, they all...
I think Shapiro could be a greedy Jew.
Yeah, they all in a cahoot there together.
Yeah, cahoot is right.
Yeah.
The black and the Jew.
Well, in certain economic situations, a black man can't act like the Jew.
Together, yes.
Oh, they always say money,
money is
the root of all evil.
The root of all evil, exactly. Yeah. Well, listen, I got to go make water, so
all right.
I'm going to end this here discussion.
Yeah, okay.
And I want to thank you for joining us, and God bless you.
Okay, and same to y'all.
Yeah, thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go.
What did we learn?
Disguise. You ever see the movie Black Like Me? I disguised myself as a black man, and therefore...
To find out what it was like to be in a black man.
And I learned. I went undercover, and I learned something. And what I learned, I don't know if I should share with you what I learned. Everyone should draw their own conclusion. No, here is a gentleman who says he did not see the burning of Detroit, but he was afraid to stick his head out the door. And I got news for you. If you lived in Detroit, you'd say, I lived in Detroit. On nights other than Halloween, I would not stick my head out the door.
At night belongs to someone else.
But I'll tell you something. I understand what this man's saying. Right now, I want to set fire to this radio station. But can I tell you? Well, I think I learned... I guess what I learned, Robin, is if Detroit does burn down, good riddance. I like that guy. You see, here's a good guy living there. He's saying to himself, what is this? People are burning. And he said he would call the police. What did we learn, Robin?
I'm not sure
All right,
either.
obviously
I'm still going through the information myself.
We're on the information superhighway, and we're lost. We missed the exit.
Damn. Maybe we circle around on the medium strip.
Where did the triptych say?
No. Well, look. I guess what I learned is, if you ever go looking for your heart's desire, don't look any further than your own backyard.
Okay,
right?
Thank you, Dorothy.
Thank you. I don't know what I learned. I learned something. But you know what, Robin? I want to learn the news, so when we come back, I'll let you be the teacher.
All right.
I'm sick of being the teacher. I've taught for 4 hours. You can take over right after these words. Robin, time for news. I think I know your lead story.
News.
I always try to guess your lead story.
Well, I haven't decided on what it is yet today, so...
Let me take a guess. The Tonight Show.
Funny you should say that. I was definitely going to talk about it.
I think that should be your lead. That's my opinion, but you
Well,
know.
I was surprised you hadn't mentioned it before. Branford Marsalis has said to us on a number of occasions that he might not be with the Tonight Show too long. And in the paper today, they say he'll be stepping down in January as the baton holder of the Tonight Show band. Jay Leno is being very gracious. Branford has said to him that he wants to take some time off to tour and spend some more time with his 8-year-old son. So Jay has apparently told him that he won't replace him for the time being. But nobody can say how long Branford will want to spend on the road.
May I comment?
Go ahead.
Stupid move.
I knew you'd say that.
And I'll tell you why he's doing it,
Okay.
Branford. I know Branford.
Have you talked to him about this?
No.
All right.
But I've talked to him in the past about similar topics. Branford's a lot like Jackie the Joke Man.
Ah, what do you mean by that? He's not
Jackie-
talented?
No, he's a black man. No. Jackie is uncomfortable with success.
Uh-huh.
He hangs around with a bunch of losers.
Things are going too well for Branford?
5 hours a day.
Excuse me?
I hang around with losers 5 hours a day.
No. You know exactly
No,
what I'm
this
talking
is
about.
torture.
He always tries to self-destruct and everything, and he's just like one of those guys who will only be happy when he eventually ends back, making $12,000 a year.
And being able to complain about how life's not going
and hang around. And when I went, what?
How did I possibly get into this?
Hey, just take it easy.
No.
Because I'm just trying to
look at a situation and say, what does this remind me of? And your name comes up.
I mean, Jackie, just accept it. That's what you are.
I'm a black man playing on the Tonight Show.
Right. I only wish you would have that
only
success.
were.
Anyway, the point is that Jackie self-destructs all the time because he hangs around with all the losers, and he feels out of place with the losers because
he doesn't have anything to complain about.
Yeah, right. How can he complain? He's got a lot of money.
Things are working.
He can go to any club now and sell out in 10 seconds.
He gets offers that he can't believe.
But he can't believe that never happened in his whole life. And while all his other friends sit there and they go, oh, man,
So now he has to pick up every check, probably.
Yeah, right. It's just like a weird thing.
Yeah.
So, and he always tries to lose that success. He'll only be happy until he loses it.
Yeah.
He'll throw it all out the window. But that's my prediction on Jackie. But here's the thing with Branford. I've done the Tonight Show. And Branford hangs around with like 20 to 30 black people.
Now you're saying these are losers.
Some of them struck me as losers, not all of them. And they're like all struggling musician types.
Right.
And they all hang around. And Branford is like king of the struggling musicians.
Now these aren't the rest of the band.
No. I'm not talking about the rest of the band. I'm talking about guys and entourage.
Just hanging around Branford.
And there's like a whole big party going on. It's like and it's like very much divided. It's the black room. It's a big room where all the black people are, and they, it's a big. It sounds loud in there. People banging on the walls. God knows what's going on in there. And then Jay is even like afraid to go into the room.
Is that right?
Who was with me when I went?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't with you, but you're absolutely right, because when they were in New York, when the Tonight Show was in New York, John and I went over there.
Yes.
And I was sitting in Branford's dressing room while the show was on.
Oh boy.
And it's a whole bunch of like really hip musicians.
Yeah.
But they're not playing.
But they're not playing. They're not doing anything.
Right, but they don't even watch the show.
Right.
Like the show's on and they're like ignoring it.
Like to them, the show is not even cool.
Yeah, that's not even what he's supposed to be doing.
Branford's a really nice guy, but these were definitely Branford's hip New York musician friends waiting for him to get done with that little thing he does.
Right. And meanwhile, they all would jump in now and take his job, but Branford doesn't realize
They're
it.
now applying for his job.
Yeah. I'm telling you, they would die to have that job and would be totally into it. But they keep saying, man, you look like you was kowtowing to Jay, man. You look like you was, man, they don't let you do nothing on that show, man. They don't even let you play a whole song. Man, I hear him through the wall.
I'm hearing now that, Branford was really disgruntled when they said you got to play more contemporary music and no more of the jazz stuff.
And don't even bring up his brother Wynton.
Yeah.
His brother Wynton
was like real radical.
His brother Wynton wouldn't even talk to him for a year because he went on tour with Sting.
Right. And he probably doesn't like the Tonight Show gig either.
Yeah. Man, you even Jay like it's 1855, like Jay O'Massa. And I hear these guys because I heard them through and they're like, woo, woo, hey, man. Hey, like they don't encourage him in the job; they just put him down.
Why would you have these people around you? I always wonder about people and why they surround themselves with the people they do.
I can't answer that question.
He feels
maybe Jackie could.
I mean, I've read interviews with him though. He feels really torn because he's a big member of the jazz community.
Yeah, big deal.
On the
that
one
don't
hand,
pay the rent.
On the one hand, he's trying to bring that to the masses, but the
masses
to the masses. He's saying he's an Uncle Tom. How dare you?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
He's trying to bring that to Middle America, but
yeah, no. Here's the point. The Tonight Show gig is a great gig. No one would ever know.
Exposure.
No one would know Branford Marsalis. No one's going to sit there and interview him.
Right now, his name is more recognizable than his brother.
Right. Winton's just a joke compared to him. And the thing is, it's a wonderful opportunity. And you know what? It's a good, steady gig. He's making some good bucks. He's probably getting himself a lot of broads he never normally could get.
And you know what's really great about it? He gets to plug all those, like, downtown gigs where he gets to play jazz.
But he goes crazy. These guys, like Jackie or Branford, they go crazy. They go crazy because they really want to be unsuccessful. They're more comfortable unsuccessful.
It's better for them.
Jackie, I know you don't see yourself, but I'm telling you, everyone else sees it. Everyone in the audience sees it.
10 years I've been trying to self-destruct.
Yes.
Yes.
I've hung on to this job for 10
Would
years.
you pull out all those old letters?
Let me just say something. If you didn't have as good a friend as me, you would have self-destructed 2 years ago, and you'd be a loser. You wouldn't even have the wood to afford a jetty. Yeah, okay. No, you would have been something else, I know.
What is he thinking he's doing around here?
I don't know. But you see,
I think I work very hard and do
Nobody's
a good job.
talking about your work.
Then what are you talking about?
We're talking about you're trying to quit all the time.
yeah. And you would have quit 2 years ago. Except I had to sit there and work the situation, and you used me like a battering ram to go in there and squeeze out every penny out of everyone. But the point is, it's soon going to come to an end. I mean, when I am done here, what do you think you're going to be doing?
We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, you're going to be writing a script somewhere. I'm punching up scripts.
They're just not being made into movies.
Yeah, I'm punching up scripts.
A year after the show is over, I will give Robin a call and we'll see who's there.
Okay, I guarantee you.
Me, we're talking about
You'll
you.
be working on that stupid novel of yours.
Why are you worried about Robin?
We're talking about you.
The same.
I haven't been trying to jump off that gravy train.
Right. The big coat. She don't have the problem. You do.
I have not been trying to
She's
jump off.
not afraid of success. She's not afraid of it. So anyway, listen to this. All right, never mind Jackie. I'm talking about Branford. Just if you understand Jackie, you'll understand Branford. All right. I'm just trying to help you, pal. No one else talks to you like this. That wife wants you to be a loser too. She plays into the whole damn thing. Dear Jackie, Howard gets all the success and you get nothing. She won't be happy till Jackie's wallowing around the mud.
Looking at her every day.
They're doing those dopey movies that no one sees.
Jackie's on the road all the time.
Yeah. They'll finally have a reason to break up.
The road to ruin.
Jackie was. I met him. He was almost suicidal. He was playing a North Carolina strip club, and they weren't even having him anymore.
Strip club in North
Oh,
Carolina.
come on.
I'm just like Branford Marsalis. I hate myself. I need to fail. I don't deserve success.
You know, you spend a day coming into work and going to NBC, and then the next thing you know, you're on a plane and you're introducing strippers.
Yeah. And believe me, those gigs were far and few between. $50 a night. Loser. Well, you'll be back there soon.
I appreciate it.
I can't wait to see that.
He's been trying to get back there for a long time.
Yeah, you'll get your wish.
I appreciate your charity.
Yeah. And then you'll be on the road. You'll love it.
Nobody said anything about charity once again.
It's not, he doesn't get it.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it. Well, that's how. Now you've seen
That's
Branford.
the Branford scenario.
And I know this Branford like I know Jackie. Perfectly, like the back of my hand. And Jay, and believe me, I'll tell you the truth, Jay's probably thrilled because Branford
he's not doing what he needs to do.
No.
Look, I tried to help him out. He's a great musician, and we had to talk. He's just lazy and shiftless.
Oh, Jay, is this a new Jay? You're
Yes,
making
it is.
racial jokes now?
I learned a lot in my many years on the road.
Yes.
And, you can't give a black man a fat lip or a job.
Oh, boy, this is the new Jay.
Yes, Jackie and Branford had a loser contest, and it's a tie pretty much at this point.
Yeah.
A couple of a-holes.
Right. No, but you wait and see because Branford is so uptight
Do
about
you
that
think
stupid
he'll
job.
run back, or he won't?
No, this is it. And Branford will go back into obscurity, and he'll be happy there.
And you know what? I bet here's the scenario.
Yeah.
When he's really down on his luck,
Yeah.
and Jay wants to throw him a bone.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, he'll let him sit in.
Yeah.
But there'll be a new band leader.
Oh, yeah.
Who has a big house.
And you know what? And
tours
Branford,
the country and makes albums.
and after 5 years of sitting it out, he'll be sitting there going, "What? That job was so much fun. Why didn't I hold on to it? Why did I let everyone talk me into obscurity? Why did I listen to those losers?"
Yeah. I mean, right now he's got how many personal assistants? Remember when he came up here? He had all those people working for him.
Oh, Branford. Oh, he's such a yutz.
And
Get him on the phone.
Somehow I'll get blamed for it. You know, I messed up. Next time I'll go with a chink before a moolie.
Boy, Jay, you're anti-chink and black.
But you're right, Robin. I will be, generous with him when he comes back. I'll throw him a bone as long as he wears it in his nose during the monologue.
Oh, my.
Let me also ask you
I'll just put another
question.
darky in the chair. Let him go on his way. We had a heart-to-heart. He came in the office and, amicably he left, and I realized my wallet was missing.
All right.
I read in the paper that they say a lot of people often thought that Branford looked uncomfortable with Jay's ribbing.
Yeah. What ribbing?
I don't know.
Was to eat?
Everything is ribs. Hey, Gary, get me Branford on the phone. He's a dear friend.
So, do you think you can straighten him out, or is he going to
Oh, no,
be
he's too far
hard-headed?
gone. He's very hard-headed.
Because you've told him this before, not to leave.
You know what it is? He's not around me. He's around those dopes he hangs out with backstage, all the cool musicians.
Who tell him this is wrong. This
I
is what
feel
he's
bad
doing
for
is
him.
wrong.
I feel bad for him. I got news for you. It's going to send the ratings up.
Well, that's the other thing they were saying in the paper. What will this do to the ratings? Does Branford have anything to do with the ratings of the Jay Leno show?
None at all. If anything, he brings them down. I am going to predict that Dee Snider will be the new band leader from Twisted Sister. He's going to be great.
They're going to get real modern.
That's right. Now with Widowmaker. Just listening to a CD. That's good. Did you ever hear this?
No, I haven't heard anything.
That's pretty good. Who's on the phone? Branford?
No, you want me to try to get...
Can you get Branford?
I got his home number.
Yeah, go call him and get him on the line for me. I don't need to dial.
Baba Booey's back. We asked him for a half hour to get somebody on the phone. He said, you want me to get him on the phone?
Hey, isn't this that guy who used to dress up like a woman?
Kill.
Yeah. Dee's angry, man. Dee hasn't worked a regular job in like 5-6 years.
And he doesn't want to.
And he's pissed off. So you want to kill someone when you hear his new music. He wants to kill someone.
He's like pissed off or something.
Pissed off.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Should have done every track like this. See how he's singing and it's like part of the music?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my favorite song. Nice, huh?
Yeah.
I'll consider him for the new Tonight Show band.
Is that right, Jay?
Oh, yeah. Can he fix those stupid pointed teeth?
Yeah, those are all fixed.
The truth? The truth, though? Honest? The truth?
That's the truth.
I'd like to pork his old lady.
There you go. Who wouldn't? Anyway,
So anyway, that's the story on Branford. He's leaving the Tonight Show in January.
Can he look darker?
You want another
still
black
want a black man,
You
huh?
want a black man.
They're going to replace him with somebody who's in the band
Equal
already.
opportunity employer.
For the time being.
Yes, he can tan. Okay, I can see Branford's not on the phone, so there's no chance to help him through this crisis.
Yeah, maybe he's laying low because he knows there's a lot of calls will be coming in today about this bad decision.
Yeah.
Hi, Branford. This is your father. What are you, stupid ass? I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Shut up. Sit down.
Shut up. Sit down.
All right, we'll be back right after these words with more news. Hey, here's Branford on the phone. Branford called.
He called in?
Yeah, Branford's cool. He calls in.
He wants to argue with you. He always wants to argue with you.
No. He didn't even know what we're talking about. He was sleeping. He just heard the message. Hey, Branford.
Hey, Howard.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Listen, can I just talk sense to you?
Yeah, talk sense.
Here's my... I just did 20 minutes on you, but I'm going to do another 20.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you now, home?
Yes.
You with your girlfriend?
I'm with my son. I'm cooking breakfast.
Oh, so that article's right. You really do want to spend more time with your son.
You want to spend more time with your child.
I mean,
that's going to get real old in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Is he living with you?
Yes, he is.
Oh.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, tell me.
Okay, look, can I talk to you? Don't be hostile. All right?
I thought I was benign.
Don't be like Jackie the Joke Man who gets hostile when I tell him the truth about himself.
Uh-huh.
I saw the whole... I've been on the Tonight Show a couple of times. And I saw that whole damn scene going on backstage. Now, let me tell you what your life is. You've got a bunch of guys, musician types, jazz musicians, who hang around with you, including your brother, telling you that it's not cool to be on The Tonight Show. And these guys all stand around before the show, and it's like, you know...
They make you feel bad about
hey,
what
man,
you're about to do.
Where's your roots? What are you talking about, jazz? Hey, what are you sitting there listening to that white guy? You know, Jay Leno, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, he wants you to be his foil.
Yeah, hey, man, that guy wants you to be your foil. You know what I mean? And I saw those guys. Now, I know your brother doesn't hang out backstage, but I know that jazz musicians... What's the matter?
No, I'm gargling.
Okay. I saw the jazz musicians who hang out in that little room right next to the guest room. And those guys, like, they don't even watch you when you're on the tube. They just, like, sit there and, like, goof around in the Tonight Show set. And those guys think it's cool.
Why are they there anyway?
Cool
I don't
equals...
even know who you're talking about.
Cool equals broke.
What jazz guys?
You know what I mean. All those, like, black guys, the brothers who hang around with you before the show. And then they sit in the dressing room while you're out there performing.
You have an entourage every night?
You've got a great
gig.
Wrong
show, man.
No, listen to me. You have got
the wrong show.
You have got a great job there. You show up, you do an hour, you play the music, and I know in your mind you're like, hey man, they don't let me play jazz, and they don't let me.
A whole song.
Yeah, they don't let me do a whole song, and why don't they let me play once in a while? You know, who cares? Sit there and play, and then you can promote jazz. You can any gig that you do is going to be a better selling gig.
And you can do the stuff you really like.
And you can get tons of chicks, and you're going to have tons of money for your son.
Y'all are both full of dung, and you don't know what you're talking about.
All right,
All right, you're not
yourself.
quitting The Tonight Show.
I'm not quitting The Tonight Show.
What are you doing?
Taking a leave of absence.
That is so wrong.
There are things that are so much more important than money.
Do you know how many more musicians... I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about career. But you know how many musicians want that, but they're going to tell you to your face that, hey, oh, Branford, you're cool, man. You're doing the right thing.
You think I've ever cared about what other people want, Howard? Branford does what Branford wants.
No, you're doing what other people want.
Best interest.
No, it isn't. And
I'm doing what is in my best interest right now.
And taking care of your son is cool for 20 minutes.
You're not supposed to quit your job when you become a parent.
You are heinous. 20 minutes.
My wife says to me, you got to stay with the kids for the day. By an hour, I'm going bonkers.
Hour, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You, that's not me.
What are you going to do all day? All right, so let me hear. Let me hear what you're going to do. How much time? How much time are you going to take off from the Tonight Show?
Well, I'm not sure.
6 months? Does that sound right? The right amount of time?
It could be that.
All right. And you wait and see the list of brothers that come running in to get your job that were all telling you it wasn't cool to do that job.
And the other guy that they get to replace you, he's going to be trying to do a better job at laughing at Jay's jokes than you did.
Me.
Oh, yeah.
No one's replacing me.
The guy who's just going to be sitting there leading the band.
Who, Kevin?
Yeah, he's going to try to get your job.
Yeah, he's a backstabbing son of a bitch, isn't he?
No. You know what they're going to do? They're going to get someone else. They're going to get someone. Jay has to have a regular rapport going with someone. And what are you going to do? All right, so let me hear what you're going to do. So you're going to stay home.
What am I going to do? Let's see. I'm going to wake up in the morning.
Go ahead.
I'm going to listen to the Howard Stern show.
No, you're not.
Of course, that's required.
How long is your kid going to sit there and listen to you play that damn horn?
His kid is 8 years old.
My kid will be in school, Howard.
Your kid's going to go to school.
Knock, knock, knock.
All right, so let me ask you something. While your kid's in school, I mean, how long did it take you to do the Tonight Show? An hour a day?
No.
Okay, 2 hours?
It goes for an hour, but I get there about 10 o'clock in the morning.
Why?
Because there are arrangements to write. The letters to respond to.
And all those black guys to let...
Yeah, all the black guys who hang around in the room have to get in there and party.
That's right.
I saw the scene.
About the party.
You got to see the scene going on in this brother's dressing room.
I just heard a report yesterday. Somebody called me and said, can I confirm or deny the fact that I'm leaving the show because I'm a junkie? I'm taking leave of absence.
I believe that.
You're going to rehab. That's what it is.
And then
Brothers Persons, you believe that?
Yeah, of course I do.
Wait a minute, let me get this.
You don't get high?
What?
You don't get high?
Get high?
Yeah.
Man, I'm high on love, brother.
Oh, who do you got now?
And you
love
think the white man?
And let me tell you something. You see that's the issue.
What's that all about?
You are what it says in the paper is that you are tired of kowtowing to Jay's jokes. Hey, listen, man.
What do you mean?
You don't think Jay's funny?
Jokes. He doesn't look to me.
I don't know, but that's what he said. You know what? All your friends are, hey, man, look at that.
Robin,
Jay get to make the jokes, Branford. Why don't you get to say something once in a while?
Robin, what do you mean?
What?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What does it mean?
Robin just said, what does that mean?
Well, what does it mean?
When you said, I just love the white man. We weren't even talking about the white man.
I was always talking about how angry I am.
You are angry.
Oh, and that's right, but I'm not angry. That's right. I'm supposed to be the genteel.
Yeah, but no, you know what it is? You are genteel, and you are a nice guy, and you want to come off as tough.
Then you're saying this is all Howard's fault.
Yeah.
No, that'd be nice, actually. But Howard, I blame you.
Oh, please.
You've ruined my life.
Branford, I don't understand what you're doing.
Ruined me.
So let me hear what you're going to do now that you're going to have time off. Let's hear your day. What are you going to do?
In the morning.
Yeah. What are you going to do? You're going to drive into obscurity.
Wash clothes. Obscurity is a cool thing, actually.
You're making me nuts with this. This is so stupid.
What do you want to do?
You know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen? 5 years.
You want to play Europe, I guess.
Yeah, Europe. That's a great place to play. They pay you 2 cents. You know what? When you're in obscurity in 5 years, when you're sitting there going, hey, man, now I'm playing these jazz clubs.
And you had to beg Jay to let you sit in on the band.
Yeah, you're going to say, you know, I had such a nice thing going. It was so much fun. I got there every day. I got to play music. I played with different artists. I got to play.
Man, I used to go to a club and it'd be packed.
And you're gonna feel so miserable. You're gonna say, you know what? Why did I create all these problems? Why did I let all these other brothers influence me?
Oh man, I ran out of hamburger buns. I'm in trouble.
See, he doesn't. His father doesn't lecture him. His father doesn't lecture him. I'm like a father to Branford. Listen, forget white, black, all that other stuff, man. Just take advice from somebody sane like me.
I'm gonna have to go pick up some hamburger buns.
You're not listening?
What?
And you think the white women are going to be around once you leave the Tonight Show?
Oh, Lord, God forbid. You think they're going to go away? Let me get my gun here.
You think O.J.'s guilty or innocent?
I don't even talk about that foolishness, man. I just wish they'd go ahead and have the trial and do whatever.
All right.
I'm sick of hearing about it. It's been 6 months.
You know he did it. You know he did it.
It looks like he did.
Of course.
But, I mean, I just wish they'd go ahead and have the trial and, you know, convict his ass or let him go. Right. I'm just sick of hearing about it.
What if O.J. gets out and gets you a job? Oh, no. Then you'll be ready to kill yourself.
No,
Imagine.
I'm not even going to go where I was just thinking. I ain't going to say that. It's taking me like you, Howard.
And tonight, it's Jay Leno and The Tonight Show with band leader O.J. Simpson. And here's Jay.
Oh, good evening. We got a great show for you tonight. Oh, let's start out. You want to hear I got a great story. This is a true story.
Hey, excuse me, Jay.
Yes?
This is O.J.
O.J.
Hey, I just got back from killing my wife and Ron Goldman.
Boy, are your arms tired.
Hey, you see, and all the ratings are going up.
Jay and O.J., it's a great promotion.
Anyway, hey, Branford. And all the joking around, seriously, square business, I am telling you, my friend, my brother, because I love you, you're making the biggest mistake of your life.
Wait, I need some music back there.
So what you're telling
Turkey
us...
in the straw, please.
Wait a minute. What you're telling us, Branford, is you're going back
What do you mean no request?
to the Tonight Show?
You are going back to the Tonight Show.
No request?
Are you going back to the Tonight Show?
Yeah, I think I am, yeah.
You think?
Hey, Billy, I'm sorry I missed you when you came to town, dude. I was out of town when you came.
Leave me out of this.
Let me tell you something. That saxophone playing only goes so far without the Tonight Show. Saxophone plus jazz minus the Tonight Show equals welfare. I am telling you. There's no market for that stuff. You've got a nice commercial thing going now. There's nothing wrong with it.
Japan.
And just because your friends who are all losers, who are all these jazz musicians who are used to making no money, and they want you down there in the dung heap with them, you know, you don't have to get dragged down. Make new friends.
Yeah.
Be my friend. But don't throw away this golden opportunity.
Okay, man.
Do you hear me?
I'm listening to you. I need some music in the background, though.
What do you want, turkey in the straw?
There it is.
All right, there it is. Here, now you have it. You happy?
Okay, now go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, talk. Now you got to start talking.
All right. You want to be like Jackie selling joke CDs from your basement? Or you want to...
Yeah, your albums will be on an 800 number.
Yeah, you want that?
Yeah.
You are a talented musician. You have a right to be successful. There's nothing wrong with being successful. For your son, you know how proud your son's going to be that you're on The Tonight Show? You know how proud he's going to be?
My son won't care because I don't have any hamburger buns with him.
No, he does care. Let me speak to your son.
He's sleeping.
Well, wake him up out of bed.
He must be crazy.
No, I'm not crazy at all. And what is he sleeping? He's going to be late for school.
I don't even know what I'm doing on the phone with you.
You know what you're doing. You're listening to common sense.
Is that what that
because you're surrounded by people who don't allow you to have common sense.
What was
common
that conversation
sense. The
like
Libertarian
with
Party.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, so there's something wrong with that? All right, so there is something wrong with that.
Well, that was a mistake.
Listen, when it comes to career, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. I guarantee you they will replace you.
Yes, Governor.
But wait a minute. What was that conversation like with Jay? What did you say when you...
Yeah, what happened? What did you go in? Did you go and tell Jay? Who did you tell?
I mean, I told Jay a long time ago. This is old news around the show. It's old news.
All right, so take me into it. What happened here?
I ain't taking you to Jack.
Would you go fill that saxophone with common sense?
You know, he understands the point, and he says it's a cool thing to do, and you know, I'm welcome back when I'm finished getting this together.
And when are you going to have it together?
When are you getting together?
He's got nothing. His son's going to be in school.
Yeah, that's simple.
Do you know what he wants to get together?
Already.
Now all his friends will think he's cool. It'll take the pressure off because now he'll be hanging around all day.
Look, man, let it go.
Howard,
what?
I thought you knew me.
I do know you. I know that you're not making sense.
Evidently not, because the stuff you're talking is way off base.
Well, let me ask you something then, Mr. Man.
Hey, call Doc Severinsen on the phone. Ask him what he does these days.
How come Howard's been telling you not to quit for 2 years and now you're quitting?
Because his friends got... I'm not around Branford every day. If I lived out in California, I'd be hanging out with him. We'd be playing some b-ball, some hoops. And we would be, then we'd be jamming. And he'd have some friends around who made some sense and be happy for his success.
Yeah.
Hey, when do you think Jay's going to take off 6 months to be with his wife?
And kids.
He hasn't spent 6 minutes with her since 1976.
He won't even get her pregnant.
Right.
So the kids won't distract him.
And you with the kid. It's great. So on weekends, you'll be with your kid, and during the day, you'll get him off to school, and that'll be it.
Other parents work.
There's more important things than that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Be living in South Central with Branford in some walk-up.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of the beautiful condo he has now.
Change your name to Jackford Marsalis.
Jackford?
Jackford Martling Salis.
Oh, what's up?
You're like Jackie now.
That's fine.
You know, I'm going to tell you a story.
Jackie. Hey, Jackie.
Jackie the Joke Man hangs out with a bunch of losers.
Around the building.
Jackie the Joke Man hangs out with a bunch of losers.
Mm-hmm.
And all his loser friends are always like, you don't need Howard, you don't need...
You're not getting any credit.
That's great. The guy's making a good living now. He's got a nice lifestyle. But but they all want to see him be a loser like they are.
I'm as stupid as you, Branford.
What was that?
I'm as stupid as Branford.
That's right. You sure are.
That's right. Me and Jackie, two idiots.
More important things.
Yeah, the kid. Like the kid doesn't see Branford. What do you do on the weekend?
Why did I allow you to wake me up? What was I thinking?
Why did you give us your number?
You know what I mean?
I don't know what you're doing. I don't. Explain yourself to me. Look, explain yourself to me. Explain what you're doing. Just give me the explanation you told Jay.
The explanation I told Jay?
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, man, I don't want to get into this.
No, did Winton say something to you? Did Winton say something to you?
No, Winton and I, we talk about the things we like.
Wait till you see Winton go down there and apply for the job.
Yeah,
your brother will be leading the band.
Oh, what, Winton won't do it? It's not cool?
That bet.
I'll bet you Winton will.
I'll take that bet.
I bet you Winton's dying of jealousy.
What are we betting?
You tell me.
You tell me.
Pair of Robin's panties.
Oh,
the winner gets to smell them and live with them. Hi-yo is right.
The alarm keeps going off.
So what are you saying? So who is it? So tell me, who'd you call? Your agent? How did this all come about?
How did what come about?
This decision.
I mean, it has to do with my family. It's personal. I'm not telling you.
There's nothing going on except that your son needs you, and your son's going to get plenty of you.
I mean, it's not that my son just needs me. My son needs both of his parents.
Yeah.
So where's his mama?
His mom's in New York City.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to live in New York with the mother? Branford. I got to
broadcast standards.
Hey, what do you think?
He's going to come down on you again?
You can't say the S word.
He's just forgetting everything already.
What did you blow your brains out through your horn? Wise up. Gee whiz.
No, Branford.
Sorry, Stim.
I don't understand what you're saying. You're saying that your son needs you and he needs his mother, but you're going to move to New York?
No, he didn't say that.
No, I didn't say that.
So then what are you going to do?
I mean, it's a sticky situation.
You have to explain yourself to me.
No, I don't have to explain it.
You really do.
There are some children who are adversely affected by the result of divorce.
I see. So you're involved. So you're
the big guilt thing. Ooh.
No, it's not guilt.
Bad move, man. I don't care how messed up my kids.
Crazy.
I wouldn't care how messed up my kids got. I'm not giving up my job.
He can afford, if he stays on the Tonight Show, he can afford all the therapists to get in.
That's what I'm going to do with my kids. My kids are in therapy already.
Congratulations.
You think they're proud of me at what I do for a living?
Proud.
My kids they're already on the couch.
Be proud.
Oh,
please.
please.
A reasonable man would follow your footsteps.
Listen to me.
For me, I'm an imbecile.
No, you're not an
imbecile.
Now,
you think you can make a difference?
No, he's not a psychologist. You think he's a trained psychologist?
That question.
Listen to me. Uve me your Eifway to California K and Ate Obje with AJ. You understand?
Oh,
you understand?
Cray.
What? Oh, you're so silly.
How much trouble could an 8-year-old be?
Oh, please. It's nothing to do with the 8-year-old. Branford is reacting to these dopey friends of his. I know it as deep down in my heart.
I keep trying to think it's something else.
It's not a cool job. It's not cool, man, with the brothers. It's not cool.
I got to be playing my own music.
Yeah, man. I got to be in the clubs. Because Branford's been talking about this one. Man, I got to go back to the clubs. I want to get in touch with the clubs.
Man, can you hold on a sec?
Who is that? It's probably your ex-wife.
Which phone? Reed, you want, I don't have any more hamburger buns.
Oh, hey, here's the father.
Well, what are you feeding him in the morning? I think you're a bad parent.
You want to leave early and go to the store and get them, or do you want me to put it on wheat bread?
Hamburgers for breakfast.
Yeah,
Hamburgers for breakfast. That's some father.
Confused.
It's 7 o'clock.
You giving him
for lunch, you bunch of imbeciles.
For lunch. What are you making him for lunch?
Don't send him to school with a hamburger. You know what that looks like by noon?
You want me to go to the store and get them?
He's going to get his ass kicked. You pack him a brown bag lunch.
Are you kidding?
Can't you give him some money? Can't you give him money for hot lunch?
Hot lunch. You ever ate that crap?
Hey, does he go to private school?
Before?
Does he go to private school?
No, he goes to public school.
Oh,
yeah, but I bet you it's a big fancy she public school.
Must be Beverly Hills.
Yeah, West Hollywood Elementary.
Yeah, so
real
that.
She.
Yeah, you think you're going to be able to afford that on a jazz musician's salary?
You know, I think I will be.
Millionaire musician making his kids lunch. It's touching.
No wonder.
You're breaking my heart. Let me tell you something. This is going to get real old playing house husband.
My balls.
That's right. You're damn right I'm breaking.
Wait a minute. I don't understand why he has to quit work. Isn't he handling it right now?
Yeah, of course he is. And the kid's fine. The kid loves his father's a success.
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
Need this.
What is going on with you, Branford?
Should Howard talk to you off the air?
Do you want me to talk to you off the air about it?
No.
I'm serious. You need it. You need a pal to talk to. You want it. You want an objective.
Oatmeal.
You want an objective opinion who's not caught up in the whole black thing with, you know. Hello.
All right. What?
You want an objective opinion off the air from a guy
wait a minute.
who's not caught up in the whole black thing.
Wait a minute. You call yourself objective? Holy. Okay.
And what about your 7 poor assistants who are going to now have to disappear?
How are you going to support all those assistants?
Yeah, they're going to be out the door.
I have the same 2 assistants I've had for the last 7 years.
And what are they going to assist you with? Hamburger buns?
On the Tonight Show.
Where are those assistants? What are they going to assist you with?
Why don't you have hamburger buns with all those assistants?
The assistants will be doing the same thing that they did before.
Did you go in and tell Warren Littlefield?
Warren and I don't have that kind of relationship.
Who did you discuss this with?
I discussed it with the people that work on my show.
Oh, it's your show now.
Oh, your show. Oh, see, there's the problem again. His show.
You know, but I was saying my show because.
Let me talk to your son. Let me talk to your son. Let me talk to him.
There's no way you're talking.
Oh, yes, I am. Put him on the phone.
Because he doesn't want you to quit.
You can forget it.
I bet you if I ask your son, are you proud of your dad on the Tonight Show? Don't you want him to keep his job? I bet you he'll say yes. How much you want to bet right now?
I don't really care. He's 8.
I don't care what he is.
He probably knows better than you.
He has more sense than you.
That's fair. That's fair.
What, are you sneaking off to do Letterman now? Is that it?
Could be.
You know, I know Paul Schaefer wouldn't do this to Letterman.
This is a black thing. I know it. I know this is a black thing.
Do this to Letterman.
Letterman's one of the brothers.
No, this is a black thing. This is like the brothers that you hang around with. I saw those guys. I met them. I met your whole crew over there.
I don't have a crew.
I met those guys that hang out in your dressing room.
You are totally out of your mind.
Yeah. What was that party going on in your room?
Totally
with
high.
all those black guys, no whites allowed.
Oh,
it's a whole black musician thing. And wasn't your brother mad at you when you went on tour with Sting?
Yeah, that was 85.
Yeah, why was he mad? Because he couldn't handle it.
Because you were making money.
No.
Why was he mad?
For reasons you wouldn't understand.
Well, you stop caving into these guys.
For reasons you would not understand.
I bet you every guy I met that was your pal out there, I bet you there's a stack of resumes on Jay's desk with all their names on it. That whole posse of yours is nutty. They are fresh stupid.
Yeah, fresh stupid. Also, they're good.
Stupid dope.
They're stupid dope.
Oh, yeah, so
you understand?
Cool. Mm-hmm. Hype.
They're crazy stupid.
They're dumb bastards.
Oh, no.
I like your other one. Was it you don't have the brains you were born with?
That's right. Your whole posse doesn't have the brains they was born with.
I don't have a posse, yo. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what's up, G. You know what's up, G. I know how to talk that talk and walk that walk. I know the whole thing.
Breakfast is ready.
What are you making?
Oatmeal.
Yeah, that's getting real tired.
To you, maybe.
Yeah, so what are we going to do next? What are you going to do? You're going to change diapers and make the beds?
He's 8 years old. Don't change the diapers.
Right.
No, whatever. I was in diapers at 8, Rob.
I hope he doesn't become incontinent.
What are you doing?
What?
All right, so you're going to go back to the Tonight Show? Is that what you're here to say?
That's the plan.
Okay, what time will you go back? What is the game plan?
What's the time frame?
I don't have a time frame.
All right. Let me tell you something. Remind yourself of all the brothers you grew up with who had nothing. And now you're taking it for granted what you've worked for. And you got a job that is 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
You have no idea what I worked for.
No, I know what you worked for.
So what should I do this morning? Should I have my kid listen to the Howard Stern Show or watch cartoons? Definitely the Stern Show. What?
All right, Branford. I can see you're in denial.
You're not going to take any advice.
Thank you.
I've taken advice from the people I need to take advice from.
Yeah, well,
all right.
That's good. I have 2 words for you I'm going to leave you with, okay?
What?
Garrett Morris.
Oh. Did he leave early?
Oh, okay. He should still be there.
That's cold.
Cold, but I'm trying to talk some sense into you, and I'm the only brother who's willing to talk anything to you. Everyone else wants to see you fail. I want to see you win. Wait a second. Don't talk dirty, all right? I had to bleep you again. I love you. You understand? I'm not afraid to say it. I'd like to see you do well. I think you're a nice guy.
Long, curly hair.
You're one of the nicest brothers I know. You're not hostile to the white man.
I don't know what he is.
But he's trying. This move is to make him.
He's trying to get hostile.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
You're damn right. What is Winton doing now? Is he still work at that trumpet store?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, where does he work? Where does he work?
What does he work? Let's see.
He's writing letters.
What is he doing?
He runs the Lincoln Center Jazz Department.
Oh,
he
big
just
deal.
completed his 3rd ballet for the New York City Ballet.
So that's what you want to do? You want to write ballets?
And why would anybody want to write a ballet?
You want to write ballets?
Did you get angry at him when he started writing ballet?
No, I was very
Then he ought to leave you.
So why was he angry when you went?
I recognize how difficult that is, and there are very few people in the country who can do that.
Well, he ought to leave you alone.
Why is he angry when you went and joined Sting?
Because I left Sting's band. When I left Sting's band, I left. Yes, it is. Or maybe it's not.
Let me talk to that child.
I left the profession that I left the profession that very few people could do, and it left a void in the community. It had nothing to do with.
Oh, you're responsible for the community.
No, I'm not.
Let me tell you something, my friend. Success, nothing wrong with it.
That you are.
Please go back to the Tonight Show. I beg you as a friend. You're making a horrible mistake.
Okay.
All right? That's all I'm going to say. And if you think those are cold words, they're not. They're meant from friendship.
I didn't think they were cold.
Thanks.
Garrett Morris was cold.
Well, I don't want to see you...
I like Garrett. He's from my hometown.
Yeah, but ask him what he does all day. He prepares
he was
breakfast.
working on a show called The Martin Lawrence Show.
Yeah, and what's he doing now?
I don't know. What is he doing?
There you go.
But it's not because he left dopey Saturday Night Live.
No, whatever. Everything's dopey until you leave it.
That's right.
Now you listen to me. I wish my father could get a hold of you. He would talk some sense into you.
He'd talk some sense into you?
You were raised by my father. It'd be a whole different story.
You'd be trembling now.
You wouldn't be able to pick up that saxophone.
That's right.
Will you at least still watch The Tonight Show?
Recap for those who are hearing impaired. What?
Don't do this to yourself. You got a nice thing going.
I can't start today.
All right.
I'm sorry, I made the wrong one.
So why don't you tell your kid in front of him right now that you're leaving The Tonight Show?
Huh?
Tell your child that you're leaving The Tonight Show.
He knows.
No, tell him. I want to hear you tell him. Go ahead. I want to hear the kid laugh at you.
Into this.
Go ahead.
Hey, you're not talking to one of those idiots who take their clothes off in your show.
Take your clothes off and tell your son.
Who are you calling names now?
Fred took his clothes off once.
What?
You know what? Get your paycheck, enlarge it, and you and your son stare at it a few hours a day. And I guarantee you, something will come to you. What are you making? What are you making off The Tonight Show? Be honest.
Not as much as I should be. What?
Is this a contract dispute?
Oh, now wait a second.
Oh, now we're on to something.
Is this a contract dispute?
No, it is not.
Write a letter.
I sign my contracts and I honor them.
Well, obviously not.
I don't sit around and squabble over money. That's not me.
Oh, then you're not Jackie.
That's not me.
Shut up.
All right, my brother. Listen, do what's good for you, but I really think you should think it through. Okay?
Thank you, my brother.
That's all I'm saying. Salam alaikum.
Maybe you should call him next week, Howard, and see how he's doing.
You're no less of a black man just because you have a success. Do you understand?
You know, Howard,
just because
I
jazz
was
musicians...
actually having doubts about that until you just told me. Now I suddenly feel relieved.
Well, hey, Jay won't say it to you because he's too much of a pussy, and no one else will say it to you. But I'm telling you, as a friend, stick with your job, and you're no less of a black brother. You don't have to be angry like all these other guys you're hanging around with.
Robin, is he telling me the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the dope move.
As a friend, I'll support you. I honor your stupid move.
I can do the Tonight Show and still be a brother, Robin?
Yeah, of course you can.
It's possible
kind of like you doing Howard and still being a sister.
That's
I
right,
get it.
that's right.
Listen, I'm running late, but I got to tell you one thing.
What?
You know Conan O'Brien? You know what he told me? Max Weinberg sleeps on the set. He doesn't even want to go home. He can't believe how lucky he is.
Never leave.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Fortunately, I know Max.
Yeah, and ask him about it. Ask him how he won't leave. He's afraid they'll take his job away from him, but the drums.
Right. Okay.
I'm telling you, obscurity is not fun. You'll put on a sombrero. You'll join Herb Alpert's Tijuana Brass. How many sax players you think can make it?
On the Tijuana Brass? None, since it's not a brass instrument.
Mm-hmm. No, whatever. Let me tell you something. You take the advice of Max Weinberg on the Conan O'Brien show. His pillow is a snare drum. He sits there and he sleeps with those drums and he stays right there.
That's good, Jackie.
Like a puppy.
I'm good, Jackie.
All right, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And don't identify with Jackie. He's a loser, too. All right, listen. Be a winner. Stick with your job. You got something nice going on.
How you been, man?
I've been fine. How you been? Obviously, you're disturbed.
He knows you're disturbed.
Someone's advice. I know this brother like the back of my hand.
I think there's something underneath that we're not seeing.
No, it doesn't even matter. I don't care. Name the worst family crisis. His whole family has cancer. I don't care what it is. There is no reason he has to leave his job. It's a thing between him and these brothers.
Somehow they convinced Branford that he has to be at home.
It's between him and his soul brothers.
Yeah?
I know it. They're working on him day and night.
That's right, ever the conspirators.
And I don't mean your brother Winton. I mean the soul brothers that you hang around with, who all are advising you.
You should never make your child an excuse for doing anything.
That's right.
That's too much of a burden.
Because
the soul brothers want me to stay because then they can have some place to hang out and drink free Snapples.
No. I know what it is, too.
Your guy.
Is Jay's head so big it's tough to look at?
Huh?
You know that huge head of Jay's? Is it tough to look at?
Not really, no.
You know who you ought to call? You should start a support group with McLean Stevenson.
Why?
You remember who that is, Jackie? You don't remember?
I know who McLean Stevenson is.
Yeah.
Watch it.
He used to be on MASH, and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna leave this. I got to go be with my
Yeah,
son."
well, not only that, I got to have my own show.
I got to have my own show. McLean Stevenson.
McLean Martling.
Yeah, #1 show. McLean Martling.
McLean Martling.
Branford.
All right, man, I gotta go.
All right, listen, man.
I gotta go.
Listen to me. I just want to say one thing before we go. I love you.
Love you too, brother.
All right, man. don't do anything rash. Think about it. Think it through.
You have until January.
Bye, Fred.
And
Bye,
if
Billy.
if you need a friend, you call me up and I'll discuss it with you.
Play me some nice tunes.
All right. The great,
Bye, Robin.
the great
Bye, Branford.
Branford Marsalis. All right.
All right.
Don't go.
And keep your kid away from Michael Jackson.
Bye, Fred. Bye, Fred.
Oh, don't stop.
Bye, Fred.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
That is Branford Marsalis. Great guy. Nice guy.
Very.
I think he flipped his lid.
Well, I don't know what's going on out there.
I think you know.
I think there's more going on.
I think we both know. Such a good guy. Wouldn't hurt a
hate to see
flea.
that happen to anybody.
Especially a nice guy. And to any brother listening to this broadcast.
Jackie understands, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's my brother.
To any brother listening to this, that's the way to be, like Branford Marsalis. Nice and gentle.
Oh.
He's a nice brother, and that's the way to behave. Thank you.
You still calling him an example when he's
Yes.
quitting his job?
Well, I think he got influenced by a lot of bad brothers.
Well, I'm just saying, don't use Branford as an example now.
No, maybe you're right. Continue, Robin. You were in the news.
Thank you.
Oh, I have to take a break. We're going to take a little break, and we'll continue. That was an important call. You can't turn your back on someone when they're drowning.
All right.
All right. Well, that was pretty good, hearing from Branford Marsalis. Robin just watched me inhale Chinese food, the fastest she's ever seen anyone eat in her life.
Did you actually taste any of it or chew it?
No, I would have loved to have enjoyed it.
It swallowed whole, doesn't it?
I would have loved to have enjoyed it. I had broccoli and steamed chicken with rice, and it would have been a nice, slow eat, you know. Instead, I just barely tasted it. I got a meeting today, so I got to run out of here, so I figured I'd eat during the commercial.
Well, you did. That you did.
Yeah.
I just wonder what your stomach does now.
Oh, I'm going to have such gas.
But it wasn't even chewed, Howard. Of course you have gas.
I'm going to have the worst gas. Excuse me. What? And what I'll do is I'll sit in this meeting, my legs crossed. And
uncomfortable as hell.
oh, I have such a flatulence problem.
But I can see why now. You're gulping in air. You're not chewing your food. Your stomach has too much work to do.
And my butt smells so bad from all the gas that passes through it that sometimes I even take a cologne and I put it on my butt
to help
where
the
the
air
hairs.
as it passes.
Yeah,
to
where the
try
hairs
to
are.
Change the scent.
On the taint.
It's like a filter.
Yeah. Right on that flap of skin, the nastiest piece of skin right there.
Oh, that burn?
No, splash it on. Just to make it smell good. It smells like I duded in a perfume bottle.
Yeah, I don't see how that could be better.
Well, it's got to be better. My pants even begin to reek.
Well, I guess so.
I guess so.
With all that passing through, some of it's got to get trapped in the threads.
Yeah, because I get all sweaty during the show and I get all gassy later on. Everything. Oof, I wouldn't want to come back as my pants in the next life.
If you're bad, that's what could happen.
Imagine there is reincarnation and you've lived such a miserable existence in your past life that you come back as a pair of pants to a smelly, farty guy. Yeah.
All matted and smelly.
Yeah.
Nose right on the seat.
Anyway, go ahead, Robin. We're running late here. I shouldn't hold you up.
This silly conversation.
Pays the bills.
Francisco Martin Duran is the man who shot up the White
Gary's new son, isn't it?
No. Francisco would even go better with Delabate.
I know.
Jackson, but...
Francisco Delabate. So that's the guy who shot up the...
Shot up the White House over the weekend. They now say there was a piece of paper or some kind of letter in his car that indicates the president was his target, and he now may be accused of attempting to assassinate President Bill Clinton. That could be a very, very serious charge. Now they want to know if he's competent to stand trial, and they want him to stay in jail until that trial date.
He needs the dream team.
I don't think he can afford them.
Yeah.
But something in the car said something like, kill the prez.
No, that's not what it said.
What?
It said, I'm trying to get Jennifer Flowers. He thought that Jennifer Flowers was in the White House.
No.
Yeah, that's what they found.
Nothing like that. But he had the president abbreviated to something like prez.
Oh, yeah. That'll fool everyone.
Yeah, we don't know who he's talking about.
Isn't that weird, a guy who writes down his plan so he doesn't forget it?
This is what my objective is. Let me make sure I don't forget.
Yeah, why would you have a piece of paper in your car?
Now, I've got a gun and I'm at the gate of the White House. What am I doing here?
Right. Let me go check that piece of paper in my car. I think it was like he anticipated dying, so he wanted to leave a note saying...
Yes, that's what I was doing. I was trying to kill the president.
Just in case it wasn't clear.
To shoot me.
Yeah.
To absolve the Secret Servicemen of any guilt, I suppose.
Well, at the time... he was aiming at Clinton's crotch, and he hit Hillary in the jaw. They were actually getting it on at the time. So she took the bullet.
Very funny.
Wouldn't it be funny?
You don't think the president does that?
No.
Hey, Hillary.
Hey, come here. I'm watching the game. Come on, I need to relax. But, it's really weird. If I was going to kill the president, would I, leave a note in my car? I don't know, things to do. Number 1, buy shaving cream. Number 2, get gas in the car. Number 3, kill Clinton. I mean, what?
Little Post-its on your refrigerator.
Yeah, right. So I don't forget what I need to do today.
Must kill.
Right,
must kill
marked
president.
on the calendar what day you're going to go do it.
Yeah. Retard. I can't wait till Barbara Walters interviews that guy.
And holds his hand.
Yeah.
What have you learned?
What have you learned after 27 years in the can? It's going to be like Sirhan Sirhan. As wacky as Sirhan Sirhan was, now he's like oh, man, come on.
People want to know what he has to say.
This is, 20 years already. Come on, let me out of here.
I'm fine.
These guys never realize, they're insane, obviously.
He'll go right back to his house and start putting newsprint on the walls and turning flags upside down.
Yeah.
As soon as he's left alone.
You will spend the rest of your life in jail.
Cadets for the U.S. Military Academy have been accused of sexual harassment. They say some oversexed football players groped 15 female students during a pep rally.
Hey!
Apparently there was some kind of a gauntlet that these, cheerleaders were supposed to run through.
Oh, yeah.
And as they were, some of them said some of the male players tried to touch their breasts and I guess were successful.
Wow.
Yeah.
They seem to not be able to specifically name individual students who might have participated in this, but there's going to be a big investigation now.
You guys don't get that that's wrong. They really don't. They don't get that. They,
Why not?
I don't know. It seems like they just don't get, and they're always shocked when somebody says, "Well, you just can't." Okay, you can't grab someone's breast.
What's that? That's what you always hear.
It's like Jay Leno, you know.
Touch a hooter. Where's the foul?
Hey man, you liked it. I liked it. They never get it.
What's wrong with your sex?
I mean, what's the fuss?
Why does no mean no?
What else you got there, Robin?
Prince Charles is in Los Angeles. Took a tour of South Central. Wants to see how poor people live, I suppose.
Look at all the blacks.
They had about 50 black adults outside of his high school where he was visiting.
Yeah, they could relate to him.
They were protesting. They had different signs.
Yo, what's up with them ears, man?
Hey, man, how come you're here in South Central and your ears are in Colorado?
Some of the signs said, Windsors kill blacks in Rwanda. The Windsors, that's the family name of the British royal family.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
So they were saying Windsors kill blacks in Rwanda. Nobody knows exactly what that was all about.
Probably true, though.
Another placard said, England brought slaves to America.
Is that true?
Oh, I'm sure some of them had some with them, yes. And the third group had a sign that said the Queen...
Branford should return to the White House.
No.
I mean, to the Tonight Show.
The Queen does push dope.
Well, doesn't the Pope also?
I guess so. I guess all these big muckety-mucks are into the dope trade. So, that was Charles's reception in South Central Los Angeles.
Wow.
I'm sure he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, go home. I saw Angela Lansbury on TV crowing about how she met Prince Charles and how wonderful he is. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, she was on Entertainment Tonight talking about how neat it was that she got to meet Prince Charles.
Why is that so great?
I don't know.
He's just a guy.
When you're an old biddy.
Yeah, an old biddy. It's a big deal. What, is she English or something, Angela Lansbury?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like a big deal to her.
Well, I'm glad she got to do it before she dies.
Yeah. Which will be any day now, I assume. Old crow. How the hell does she get successful on TV?
And that show won't die.
No, it's the worst show.
She keeps saying she won't do it another year, so they give her more money.
And now it's spawned the whole mutant race of old people who are detectives.
Yes, there's
Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. They're all doing the old detective thing.
All old people chasing young criminals.
Rickety old crime fighter.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Rickety crime fighters.
Yeah, the young people can't figure these things out.
Yeah.
They have their eyesight is too good, their hearing's too good.
Yeah.
They can't figure out what's going on.
They should just have the last episode. Throw Angela Lansbury over a building.
Chase her.
Yeah.
Watch her have a heart attack.
I often fantasize, you know me, I'm always trying to produce shows. I got my own production company.
Oh, yeah?
If Moms Mabley was alive, I'd have her as a police cadet. Moms Mabley,
She's
police cadet.
decided to come out of retirement to become a police officer.
Hey, stop. Stop or I'll shoot. You gotta lock and load that gun. Then first you put your teeth in before you call somebody. They under arrest. Wow.
How's that?
Wham, Skillet. And Bubba.
Skillet and Bubba are two police buddies.
Oh, okay. Her partners.
Wham, pig meat, Markham.
That's her dog.
Dong, bing, boo.
She's on Canine Patrol.
Yeah. Moms Mabley's on Canine Patrol, and criminals better watch out.
Freeze, mother effer.
Sick of wow.
She's as gentle as your mom's, but watch out. She packs a powerful punch.
Don't cross her.
Where's my dog? Where's that flea bag?
It's Moms Mabley, canine police officer.
Canine police woman.
Sick of you bastard. Looky here, I got you dead to rights. That's right. That's right.
Where's my teeth?
Bite him on the balls, Lightning.
All right, what else is in the news?
An Orthodox rabbi in Los Angeles was sentenced to...
Some old Jew.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, Moms.
I put him under arrest.
Could I tell you what the story is? He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for offering to launder money for drug dealers through a holy network of charities.
Cheap bastard.
His name is Abraham Lowe. He was ordered to surrender to authorities on November 21st. He remains free on $500,000 bail. His lawyer asked that he be allowed to serve his prison term in a halfway house because he wants to maintain his dietary laws.
Oh, that's always funny.
Kosher, you know, he's Orthodox.
Mom's Mabley is chasing the Jews, and she knows where to look.
I don't care what you eat. You're going to eat some clams for lunch. You get them clams.
He also needs at least 9 other Jewish men with him so they can have a prayer quorum. You know, that's part of the Jewish religion. So they've got to put him somewhere where he can have 9 other Jewish men to make this prayer quorum.
Don't you lose your rights when you get...
No, he's demanding all kinds of things. He says he's never even eaten in a restaurant or at a bar mitzvah.
He a crafty old Jew. I set a trap for him.
I think if you're worried about God and...
Yeah, what is all this dietary stuff when you're out running around agreeing to launder drug money?
Yeah.
Ow, we put a set of trap for him. We put a penny on the sidewalk.
All right, Moms Mabley. There you go.
So anyway...
Send them little flyers. There are plenty of old Jews over there.
It looks like they're going to make him suffer in jail. And he'll just have to figure out how to pray without 9 other guys with him.
I figured out why all them Jews got big noses.
Why is that?
Because the air is free.
It's all right, Moms.
Wow.
Could you come up with an older joke?
What else you got there, Rob?
One of Kevin Costner's former mistresses says that Kevin's marriage was a sham for quite some time. This 34-year-old woman, Christine Denard, says she's a spurned lover, and she told the London Sun that Kevin told her his marriage ended in 1986 and that Cindy didn't understand him.
Cindy doesn't understand me either.
She says they had some kind of a passionate affair while he was making The Big Chill.
I like that.
And then he was all depressed because he got cut out of the movie.
Cindy didn't understand him because he wanted to go out and be with other girls.
He just flirted with me.
Most wives don't understand that.
He asked me to take my teeth off.
And then when he got the role in The Untouchables, he dumped her. Cool. Kicked her right out of his bed, said he didn't want her anymore, and she thought he was selfish and cruel. Success spoiled Kevin Costner. According to her, it made him change, and not in a good way.
Give me that 6'1" lesbo back here. My wife doesn't understand me either.
You finally figured the whole thing out.
Yep.
They say in the paper today in Neil Travis's New York that Conan O'Brien can say goodbye to late-night television. Yeah. They say the talk around the business is that Greg Kinnear will get O'Brien's slot maybe as early as January.
Yeah, he's really burning up the late-night airwaves, Greg Kinnear. Most talentless. You know, I like that guy. He's on Talk Soup making fun of all the talk show hosts. Meanwhile, he's the worst at it.
They don't even have clips to pull from his show.
Why would you replace Conan O'Brien with Greg Kinnear, who's not any more exciting?
These are network decisions, Howard.
I mean, if you're going to, I don't know. What do I know? Greg Kinnear's doing a Letterman impression.
You've
and a bad
got one Letterman.
Yeah.
Isn't one enough?
I can't get enough Lettermans.
Neither can the network. I'm sitting here looking in the paper trying to figure out, you know, we were talking the other day about Burt Reynolds and his money.
A fool and his money.
And he has quite a sum. Evening Shade, they say he got $14 million from that. B.L. Stryker, he made $5 million.
Oh.
Residual from Smokey and the Bandit series and other movies, $2 million a year.
Whoa.
When he was doing that Quaker State commercial, he got $1.6 million.
You know what's crazy about that? We could be doing that stuff with our eyes closed.
But his price per movie had fallen drastically. For a cop and a half, he only got $500,000.
Yeah, meanwhile, that's a lot of wigs.
So he had quite a bit of money, but they say he lost a lot on these bad restaurant deals. He tried to go into the restaurant business.
I never understand that when a guy's got tons of money, why he needs to, like he feels he has to go into some high-risk venture. Like all he has to do is sit there with this stupid money and count it.
Yeah.
Put it in stupid bonds or something. I mean, just sit there and count it.
He put it in Daisy Diners. Now, you've heard of them.
What, you mean instead of having $20 or $30 million, he needed to have $100 million? I mean, was that the thing that he was going for?
I don't know.
And what, he put up his own money?
Yeah, this was, some investment he had. This Daisy Diners.
Restaurants.
The Jupiter Theater.
Yeah, all things he knows nothing about.
Was a hole to pour money into.
Restaurants.
And then, of course, payments on mortgages and other loans is $2.6 million a year.
Hmm.
He had a loan from CBS for $4 million. I don't know what that was.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's for his new restaurant. That's why it looks like he wears a hamburger on his head. It's actually a hamburger from the restaurant.
Hairy hamburger.
Big hairy chop meat.
He owes $3 million to Daisy Diners.
Daisy Diners.
Jupiter Theater, he still owes $1 million on that, and his mortgage debt is $1.67 million.
And I'm sure he was in there every day with the restaurants, really making sure there was quality control, and I'm sure he was really into that, like hanging out at a restaurant.
This the soup?
Yeah.
His child support is $180,000 a year. His alimony, $132,000 a year. This is good stuff.
It'd really be
His
funny
alimony.
if he had a restaurant and everything had hair in it. Like hair in the soup, hair in the burgers.
Hair was everywhere but on Bert's head.
McStupids.
All over the floor.
Yeah, all over the floor. Instead of lining the floor with peanuts and stuff like they do in some of those restaurants, just line it up with hair. Hair rugs. All made from Bert's original hair.
Everybody sits in barber chairs.
Yeah, barber chairs.
And they say that he has to pay the mortgage on Anderson's home of $1.3 million a year. So,
Very distressing, Robin.
Now he's filing for bankruptcy, maybe, or something. They say he's out of cash.
A broke Burt Reynolds would be a funny Burt Reynolds. All of a sudden, at age 67 or whatever he is, he's got to now go out and really work for a living.
Oh, boy.
Now he's working in a post office. Hey, honey, guess who I'm working with? Burt Reynolds.
He hit me today.
Yeah, he punched me.
He got mad at the zip code.
Burt Reynolds' restaurant, and probably all this excitable energy as Burt invests his money in the restaurants, a can't miss proposition.
Yeah.
All excited for about a day, and then you realize it's actually work.
But the restaurant business isn't fun. It's not like show business.
I'm calling up Dom DeLuise to come over. Dom DeLuise eats free and eats him out of all the profits. Bye profits. Loading an elephant.
They're moving into the next phase of jury selection in the O.J. Simpson trial, which means they have a group of about 42 jurors, and now the defense and prosecution attorneys will get to try to disqualify people from the jury pool. And if that were to be the case, then they'd bring in another 100 people. But they're hoping they can pick a jury from this 42.
Hey, Branford's available.
I was shown some pages from Faye Resnick's book. She's the woman who wrote that biography of Nicole Brown Simpson, the private diary of a life interrupted.
Yeah.
And she says that in the book that Nicole had confided to her that almost every white man she had been with didn't satisfy her.
Really?
They didn't measure up.
That can't be true.
And Faye says, I know I once said to her, if I were a white guy, I wouldn't even have the nerve to expose myself to you.
Right.
Nicole laughed just the way she laughed one day around Easter time when we were walking along the beach in Laguna with Cece. Nicole stopped suddenly, bent down and picked up a chunk of driftwood, held it out in front of her and said, "This is Marcus Allen." Faye says she looked at her puzzled for a second, and then she said, "This is the size of Marcus Allen."
Wow. Like a piece of driftwood.
Yeah.
Same color.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, how silly.
There have been many, there's allegations all over the book that she also had an affair with Marcus Allen, who was O.J. Simpson's protege.
Maybe she meant he was dumb as a piece of wood.
When Faye realized what she was talking about, she said, "Oh, my God, that's impossible." But That may be why she couldn't be satisfied.
Yeah. And that's why I'm not with any girls but my wife, because I don't want them discussing the size of me. Picking up a twig off the beach. This is Howard. Laughing at me. I don't want to. I don't want to be in that sexual arena. No, I prefer they didn't know what I was. Let them imagine that I'm a piece of driftwood. You know. Jackie, one time I'm walking on the beach with him.
Yeah.
He picks up a log and he goes,
"This is Nancy's duty."
Oh.
His wife. When I write a book about him, you'll see.
Tonight on ABC, they're going to rehash the story of Anita Hill and Clarence Thomas. The show is titled Anita Hill versus Clarence Thomas, The Untold Story, and lays out the case that Thomas should have been denied his seat on the U.S. Supreme Court. Isn't that sort of a moot question now, since he can't be fired?
Absolutely.
Moot.
Moot. It's so moot. Moot. What a dumb radio show. Are we done, Robin?
I was just going to tell you that Samuel L. Jackson will be on the Tonight Show tonight, visiting Jay Leno.
Yeah, he's probably going to try and take over Branford's place.
Yeah, he'll be applying for that job.
Right.
And Geraldo will be once again looking at the O.J. Simpson case today on TV.
Yeah, he has nothing better to do.
Seems to do him well, I guess.
Right.
That's what's happening.
Thanks, Robin. All right, everyone. Hey, tonight on E, we got Belinda Carlisle and Jane Wheatland. That's where I pay them money to do sex acts with me.
Ah.
Think you'll like that.
The money they took.
Yeah, I'll be shelling out big money to Belinda so I can get to massage her feet and cut off her stockings with my...
Oh, yeah, she was sitting in your lap, and you actually took a scissors to her hose.
Yeah. Luckily, my hose was unharmed. out of the way. My twig. Okay. Jackie, new rave joke page Martling, congratulations to you on your Wild Comedy CD and cassette. $10 plus free shipping and handling. Holiday special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Saturday night, November 12th. Got a big show at Luxurious Club Benet in Sayreville, New Jersey. For dirty jokes and info, call 516-922-WINE. Remember, 516-922-WINE is not a pay service. Also, Friday night, Pearl Fred comes to my father's place in Bayside, Queens. That's the Fred Norris Band. Don't miss Stuttering John's Band appearing at Sanctuary in Forest Hills, Queens this Saturday night, November 5th. And to get a signed copy of Stuttering John's debut album, call 201-942-OUCH. If you're planning a wedding or Christmas party, you need a mobile DJ, now's the time to call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. Or as Scott always says,
music the way you like it.
All right. Okay, and then we'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
The miles away.